are you? Let me turn this down a little bit. 3 degrees out here. Hey, Letha. Wasn't going to come on until 9:30, but I thought I'd come out a little sooner. Party. Hits the spot.
Feeling something special for you. Now you got me thinking till the sun.
This lady can sing her ass off.
Daylight in my mind is dreaming, and I'm saying too much couldn't be enough, but I'll be waiting.
Hey, Steph, how are you? Yeah, I came out a little earlier.
I'll be waiting. I'm just a couple steps from going over the moon. I wanna move with your body, baby. I wanna move with your body, baby. I wanna move with your body, baby. Let me move with your body, baby.
Yeah, hanging in there okay? Yep.
My eyes can see perfection in the way that you move. Boy, you got it. Devotion's getting stronger with all that you do.
Hey, Katie, how are you?
But I'll be waiting.
You like those donkeys?
Waiting for the moment to take me to you. Yeah, I'll be waiting. I'm just a couple steps from going over the moon. I wanna move with your body, baby. I wanna move with your body, baby. I wanna move with your body, baby. Let me move with your body, baby.
Oh, good.
Ooh, yeah.
Good, thanks. Yeah, those donkeys are cute. Seem like stuffed animals. Hey, Jeff. How's it going? Hey, Frisky. Yeah, it's they do this donkey basketball. The title of it's What We Do Up North in the Winter. Good, hanging in there. Messed around with my GoPro a little bit today. I'm going to go to that fishing thing tomorrow, that tip up town. Check it out. They have snowmobile drag races, animal rides. I don't know if they do that anymore, to be honest with you. Probably not. PETA and all that kind of stuff. Donkeys are cool animals, intelligent. It's 3 degrees. So we've had some cold weather. It's supposed to get warm one day. Put my new license plate on today. I had to replace the tabs, which I was dreading, but the sun was out, so I went ahead and did it. I got an old retro plate. It says 0 degrees here. Yeah, it probably is 0. It's going to get to -1 tonight. It's not bad. I don't mind this cold weather. Oh, North Carolina? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had that happen. I've had it happen without that. Why'd you leave it out all night? Time-lapse? Oh, really, Mustang? Yeah, let me see what's 10 days here. It's going to be 40 Tuesday, and then it's going to get back to cold again. I'm really looking forward to the ice busting up. Oh, time-lapse. Yeah, when it gets super cold. Did you get what you wanted, or did it quit before then? Yeah, when you're dealing with that kind of... I bet you didn't get it. My guess is you didn't get it. The battery was dead way before the sun came up. Oh, okay, it was running? Okay, maybe you got it then. Good for you. What kind of lows you getting there? Yeah, you don't get that kind of cold out there, Katie, do you? Oh, okay. Yeah, it depends what the interval is and when it starts and that kind of thing. You can run it all night with an external battery. Yeah, I wish we would. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. Only complaint I have is the lack of snow. I really don't have too much of that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you can. Oh, okay. Now you live in North Carolina, don't you, Katie? You haven't even checked Florida's temperatures lately. It's been cold a lot of places. I think I might take off after the 7th, head down towards Chattanooga, cut down through Atlanta, cut west. Hey, Limitless. I want to see what the temperature's out in north. I don't want to have to go too south, and I don't want to cut through the mountains with no snow tires. Santa Fe's 27. Winter storm to bring snow to parts of New Mexico. Yeah, nice road trip. I'm going to go out and check out some of those Indian reservations. Good, Limitless. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you do live in Florida. What part? I haven't been out to New Mexico in a long time. I'm going to cut through Oklahoma. Quite a ways out there. I don't know. I have to check because I don't want to miss the ice this year breaking up in the Great Lakes. Hope my kayak can go out and paddle around. Oh, thank you, Limitless. Oh, Cape Coral. Oh, okay, good for you. Yeah, take a nice road trip. You ever get up to Michigan, Katie? Check it out. It's a great song. Good, Jennifer. How you doing? I just started doing that because I went to StreamYard. I have a couple drinks. It'll be easier for you to watch. How you doing? Yeah, Wormers. That's interesting, Eileen. She's from Michigan. Yeah, she had a rough childhood. I mean, I'm not saying you should kill people because of it, but there's logic to it. Oh, you better believe I'm taking the van. Yep, AAA. AAA plus with me. Oh, you like it? Brandy, you want to come on here? You know how to do it? Why don't you come on here, we'll party. You wanted me to come on here, and I did. You could come on here. You know how to do that? Click on this link, Brandy. Yeah, she's from Rochester, yeah. Oh, that's interesting, Jeff. Yeah, you better believe it is. 2 degrees. Yeah. Come on, Brandy. Don't be a chicken. You want me to do it. Don't be a party pooper. Katie, you want to come on here and talk? Oh, East Point. Oh, okay. Oh, good for you. She was a prostitute. I could have interviewed her. Oh, you're in pajamas? That's all right. Just put your face in it. Just hold it high, right above your neck and above. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Hey, Shock. Oh, you come on, do it then, Brandy. Let's put a sweater on top. Not that I know of. Dragon's Milk, Maryland. I ran into a couple guys and I was buying it. They have a place downstate and they can come up here. They're big Dragon's Milk fans too. Oh, they come on. They do. They come on. It's not a beauty contest. It's just, people that have been around a while. You've been coming on for a while. I think you should give it a whirl. Break on through. Oh, it is work, yeah, that's for sure. I don't think she worked as a prostitute in Detroit. I really kind of felt bad for her in a lot of ways. Especially when that lesbian girlfriend sold her out. Yeah, I can't imagine a harder job. Being a prostitute. Here he is, the voice of reason. All the way from Hamburg, Germany. Right on. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks, man.
Good.
Trying to quit smoking.
Yeah, good luck. Do the passages, the lozenges and the patches, both.
Patches I don't need. I need 3 days. I'm just taking this.
Oh, really? You don't think you need them?
No. I have to be calm for 3 days,
your volume's a little light tonight.
My volume is low?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's low. Can you guys hear him?
Now it's okay?
Let me turn this. Say something else.
Now it's better?
You say something else?
The volume is okay?
Nothing now. Nothing. Got worse.
Wait, hold on.
No, what happened there, Limitless? I don't hear anything.
My volume is all right or not?
You hear me? You hear me now?
I can hear you.
Plus your camera's locked up too.
My camera?
Oh, okay. I think he just has a bad connection. It's probably the. How you doing?
Hey, Tom.
His volume's off too.
My
Can you
volume
hear
is
me?
not. My volume is not
Let me
off,
look at
man.
my settings.
I have raised the volume full.
Everything's the same. Now, what in the hell
Can
would
you
be
hear
causing
me?
this? Oh, it collapsed. I didn't see that. I can't hear Shock or Interneil.
Yeah, hello.
No
Hello?
voice.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Nothing's muted. Hey, could you guys come off and come back on again?
Sure.
Yep.
You can hear me either.
We'll try that.
Oh, you can hear them? You're kidding me. What the hell is wrong with this here? All right, Dave. It's okay, hon. Yeah. Let me turn this music off. You there? You there?
Hi.
Let me turn this music off. I don't know what that would have to do with it, but oh, I know what I did.
What you did?
My fault. I guess I hit the volume accidentally.
Shit happens.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Choctor. Come back on. I don't know how I did that. I think when I went to turn the volume down on the
I've
music,
boosted up the volume full.
no,
Damn
it
it.
turned off all the volume. No, sorry about that, you guys. My college degree is not paying off. Hey, DS. I hope Shock comes back. Yeah, how's your day going? Interneil?
Yeah, I beg your pardon.
How's your day going?
My day, it's going good. Great.
You got a wine there? You're not quitting that too, are you?
No, I have a bottle of wine, but I'm not drinking it at the moment.
No, why not?
Because at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm going back to my garbage and picking up the cigarette stub, and then putting back the tobacco like this, and trying to mind over matter. And if I get drunk, then I need more cigarettes.
Yeah, okay, I get it. That's the way it works, isn't it?
I just need a couple of days more and calm down, and then I want to kick this habit out. Had it with smokes.
You'll be able to do it.
Yeah, I know that.
What are your reasons for quitting though? Just health?
Yes.
Good.
And I've gained weight, and normally I can walk 6 miles up and down. That I've stopped doing that. I go to the countryside walking, and I've gained weight. I've been drinking. I've been smoking, and not working at the moment.
Look, we got a pool shark here. Hi.
What's up?
Looks good. Is that your basement?
No, I wish. Wish it was this
Yes,
big.
it's nice. You ever play pool, Interneil? You ever play pool?
Me?
Yeah.
People, I've known people who plays good pool when I used to go to Reeperbahn, the red light area. There they have quite mature people who plays. No, I've never been into it.
I'd kick your ass if I was over there right now.
Bring it.
Yeah, do it. I'll call all my shots too. Yeah, I played it as a kid quite a bit up till about my mid-teens. I'd rather play badminton.
Badminton is good. I played lots of badminton back in the days.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. I used to have good set of, those Yonex racket, those carbon.
Yeah.
Those light one. I used to have them back in the days.
He looks like he's a decent pool. Where you at? Don't like that.
This is it's a private club.
Oh, cool.
That's my pool table. This is my table. I brung it down here and just kind of let the club use it. It's a 100-year-old pool table. It's a Brunswick Regina 9-footer.
How'd you get a hold of that?
I service pool tables.
Oh, that's
So-
a good answer.
This is one that I kind of lightly restored.
Now, what would something like that be worth?
Oh, buddy. Fully restored, they get extremely expensive.
Like how much?
15,000.
God, really?
Yeah, just because it's a Brunswick Regina. I mean, you can look up Brunswick Regina. This is like lightly restored, but it's what they call a jumbo frame. So this thing weighs as much as an elephant. It's an old it's an antique. So anything that's antique, like I said, it's years old. This table's maybe it's 97 years old or something like that. The patent date on it is like, I don't know.
Is it quality made?
Oh, certainly. Oh, certainly. Like I say, this thing was made, by a union carpenters, and they, the patent date goes from 1898 till 1923 was the patent. So this table could have been made. It's probably early 1900s. This table was made.
Cool.
19.
So when
maybe,
you say lightly restored, what was that? Just felt?
well, no, some of the veneer might have been need to be fixed. Some of the veneer.
So it's veneer, not solid.
Well, that's what all them tables are. They have a veneer on the legs because it's a design. So it's inlaid. The designs are inlaid into the legs.
Gotcha.
All the main tables are that way. The rails are rosewood.
Cool.
The solid cap rosewood.
That's what my bed is, rosewood.
Mahogany. So yeah, it's
That's what
awesome.
my bed
Yeah,
is.
old school.
So you know how to put the felt on and everything?
Oh yeah. That's what I do. This light, I made the light from scratch. I just made my own light because I didn't have a light for down here, so I made that light. And
now is that is that those things, three things at the bottom left? Is that where you put quarters in or something?
Three things where
It looks like three little silver things, like right below the left pocket, closest to you, right below there, about a foot. Yeah, what are those?
those are here. I'll show you. They're inlays. They're designed.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is interesting, huh?
Yeah. So if you look up.
Oh, I got you. Oh, okay.
They're
That's
inlays.
nice.
And this end, the ball box was broken when I got it, and I just redid the ball box. It's got a ball return system on the table. Then the ball storage down here.
That's cool. Now, do you have real good pool sticks too?
Oh yeah, I've got some real nice. But the one I'm using here is just I got some equipment to repair and make some pool cues. And so I'll just take like a standard house cue and modify it a little bit. And this might look like a full one-piece cue, but believe it or not, it unscrews.
Oh, cool. Now, what wood do they make the cues out of you normally? Oak?
This is maple. This is hard rock maple from up north.
Oh, cool.
It's hard rock maple.
Mm-hmm.
I did some little inlays in the butt. I put some rings and put a brass ring on it.
So you did all that. What do you have?
Yeah.
A lathe?
Premium. Yeah, exactly. A lathe.
Okay.
Couple of them. I don't have anything crazy expensive. Just some repair stuff to repair and fiddle around with. It's just.
And what kind of finish is used on those cues? Lacquer?
It depends. Some people will use some lacquer. Some people use polyurethane. Some people will use an automotive finish. This here is just an epoxy.
Oh, okay. You spray that?
No, it's an epoxy that's most commonly used on surfboards.
Oh, okay.
So You can just like brush it on and then it will self level itself, but you just have to keep it on a lathe slowly turning and it will level itself out. A little bit of
Wow.
wet sanding, buffing. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky and not have to buff it at all. This was real lightly wet sanded.
Huh.
Gives it the shine. The same thing with automotive finishes. Automotive finish is very popular to use, but it's very toxic. You got to have a lot of PPE to spray that shit because it'll kill you. Years ago, a lot of people were, well, even today, they still use CA, which is basically super glue. It makes a good finish, but it's very toxic when you sand that shit, and you got to wet sand it, and you got to have the proper extraction to get those fumes away. Because if you ever use super glue, burns your eyes and your nose if you get around that shit when it's liquid, and it basically, they say super glue, if you can smell it or feel it burn in your eyes or your nose, it's killing you. It's very toxic shit. Oh yeah, CA glue, cyanoacrylite, AKA super glue. It's some toxic shit, believe it or not.
Huh. Now, do the people there realize not to put a beer on the table?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, this is what called a maker space, and so it's a collab. So we've got a metal machine shop. There's a clay lab. There is a automobile shop, electrical shop, a wood shop, and then I'm down here in the basement. So upstairs is where all the work spaces and shops are, and down here in the basement, it's kind of a cooperative area, and then there's some private rooms that people rent. And my brother-in-law's got here. He does some artwork. Here, I'll take you in the hallway and give you guys a little shot of this.
Yeah, I'd like to see
artwork.
it.
I know, Tom. I know you like the type of graffiti work, and this is all done with a lot of aerosols.
Really? Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. And he just hand paints that?
A little bit of everything.
Wow, that looks good. And what is that, just on display or it's for sale too?
It's all for sale. Of course, it's
Gotcha.
all for sale.
Now, what's something like that go for, one of them, just as an example?
And when it's in the galleries, it's about $1 per square inch. And these are 24 by 32.
Yeah.
But, if you buy it from him privately, he does a little bit better of a deal.
Gotcha.
But, there's this one here. I love this one.
And he makes his living doing that?
No, he's a he works in an office space, believe it or not. This is his hobby.
Cool. Yeah, it seems like a fun place to hang out. Can you drink beer down there if you want?
Oh, certainly.
Cool.
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, why wouldn't anybody be down there on a Friday night?
There's some people upstairs.
Oh, okay.
There's some people taking pottery classes. There's a pottery class going on upstairs. There's some people working in the wood shop upstairs. I don't think anybody's in the metal shop. I'm the ambassador of the metal shop.
Oh, really? And what's that entail?
I just basically help anybody out in the machine shop, that anybody that needs, training, safety training to learn to operate the machines. Just kind of made something, needs saw blades replaced or to keep the tooling up to date and stuff like that, and kind of just oversee everything, kind of make sure.
Do they have a CNC machine?
Yes, small.
Okay.
Small, nothing big. I'm actually working on a CNC plasma cutter right now. I'm basically making it from scratch. One thing I'm using is a hypertherm plasma cutter, but I'm making the rest of it from scratch. And it's because of COVID. I was in cooperation working with another guy on it. And COVID hit, man. It really knocked us in the shins because everybody wanted to social distance. And so now when we have any type of training programs, they make everybody social distance and mask up and everything. So it makes people not want to participate. So I just had a guy down here earlier playing pool with me, but he's in the process of moving. And so he took off.
Is that a Pac-Man behind the pool table?
Yeah, dude. Oh man, there's another guy. There's another member that's just. There's a lot of people who are very, very talented, and so basically he took this machine, and there's a computer inside of it, and so dude, this thing's got like 300 or 400 games you can play on this thing. It's got like, let me see if I can turn it on here. I don't know. Oh yeah, so it's got. Let me see here. It's got so many games in it, dude.
You're lucky to be
Super Nintendo, Sega, 32, Atari, Sega, Master Systems, whatever. I mean, dude, it's unreal. All the different.
What's that guy
games you can play on this machine? It's basically really, he could be a computer science engineer, but he drives a concrete truck.
Yeah, no, I met people like that. It's interesting, though. Does he seem like that when you're talking to him? Real sharp?
Oh, man. Say it again.
Does he seem real sharp when you're talking to him?
Oh, yeah. He's very smart, very intelligent. His wife, maybe his fiance, I call her his wife. They've been together for as long as time has been around. But she's the president of it's called the QC Collab. So it's a maker space, and he's taken on a new job, so he's pretty busy. But when he's down here, man, the things he creates and makes is just mind blowing. It's just
really
very, very intense. Oh yeah, we've got like we've got a room of 3D printers as well. We have a 3D printer workshop, and we've got like a bunch of 3D printers and the stuff these guys come up with on these 3D printers and the ideas of making parts to make parts that make bigger parts that make big machines. It's just unreal.
That's so interesting.
Cool. Oh, yeah, check it out, the qccollab.com. We got a website.
Huh. Now the concrete driver, not that it means anything, but did he mess with college at all?
I think he did take some college courses. The thing that kind of hindered him when he got into a little bit of legal issues when he was younger.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's cool though.
Guys,
man. He does all that.
Hack. I mean, it's unreal.
Workaholic?
Oh yeah. Oh, certainly. I wish he had. Well, and recently, at the concrete factory, he's took on a bigger role. So now he's a supervisor, and so which is even more hours and a bigger burden. And so, unfortunately, he's here a lot less now. But I'm going to need his help finishing out this CNC plasma cutter because he's very familiar with all the electronical parts. I mean, literally making the controller from scratch is a big task. I got it about halfway done, and I need help with the hardware and software, meshing them together. A Linux CNC incorporating it with the control boards and the stepper motors and getting it all to work together is quite the task.
Huh. Now, what are you going to do with that plasma cutter when it's done? What do you hope to do with it?
Well, just it's kind of like having the wood shop. I mean, you can make whatever metal projects you want. We got a big wood shop, with saws and drills, and we do have a CNC wood router, so you can. It's a good size. It's called an X-Carve. It's made by a corporation called X-Carve. It's pretty popular. I think it's 50 by 34 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I haven't messed with it a whole lot. I helped the guy set it up because we had to get it trammed in. So the router had to be dead flat with the bed. If it didn't, it'd be carving ups and downs, highs and lows. And so I had to, level out the bed for it. But because I'm familiar with obviously leveling things, because like, pool table, and within 5 thousandths.
I've never known of an advanced co-op like this.
Oh yeah.
Never...
I bet you probably have a collab or a makerspace somewhere near you, or at least in a big city near you.
Really?
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And a lot of bigger cities have collabs that make this place look like a sand pit, kid play lab. And some places have some big CNC machines, big welders, stuff like that. Here, we just got, we do have, small CNC machine. It's small, small mill, it's a mill drill, a small lathe, and a few things, besides the plasma cutter and a smaller MIG welder. We don't have nothing that's like big industrial strength. We do have one big industrial lathe, but it's a members and it's not set up because it's a big liability. And if someone gets caught up in that mill or in the lathe,
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
it pulls you in. It eats you. And there's so there's a lot of liability, and that's why we have ambassadors of each area. Like in the wood shop, people don't realize that if they're in there making a lot of wood projects and they're not running the dust collector or the air filter, it's no different than filling up the air with a fuel.
Yeah, right.
And taking a match to it, and the whole place would it's
you know what else is like that? Beeswax. Yeah, super volatile. I know 2 guys that burned their house down accidentally.
Processing beeswax?
Yeah.
Wow. Because I'll use beeswax on the seams of the slates. So I take a torch and a pound of beeswax and seal the seams of the slates with it. I'll also use Bondo and bodies and stuff like that. But Bondo beeswax is popular on the slates of a pool table.
Really? Has Bondo improved over the years?
Oh yeah. Yes, there's better body fillers. I'm trying to think of the name of the other body filler. You got your old school Bondo, then you have your Bondo that is used a lot with fiberglass bodies, and then there's another Bondo, a blue color, and there's a white color. There's a lot of different Bondos out, a lot of different body fillers out there now. Some guys will use plaster of Paris, water putty, but the plaster of Paris and the water putty seems to break up underneath the seams, and so you'll have little particles underneath the cloth at the joints. So it's most common now that people are getting away from using that because of the issues. I've always used beeswax or Bondo or some type of body filler.
Where do you get that rosewood veneer when you need it?
Oh, there's pool table restorations, companies that do a lot of restoration, and you can order the sheets of veneer from.
Okay. What thickness are they sending?
And you can order it online. A lot of places.
What thickness is that?
Oh
you're getting?
boy, it's been a while since I ordered some. Off the top of my head, I don't know. It's 40 thousandths. It's real thin. You could roll the shit up.
Oh, really? It's that thin? Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you could roll it up, a big size roll, but generally they'd send it out in sheets. Oh, we also do have 2 lasers that we can cut. You can't cut metal with the lasers, but it's lasers like cutting like Christmas ornaments and like that artwork you see in the hallway. My brother-in-law's, he'll take real thin plastic and use the laser and cut out some stencils. And so some of that work is he'll lay a stencil down and spray paint around the stencil. So when he lifts, it's like a series of stencils that you lay down and you spray paint them. And then as you lift them up, you see the layers, you see what you see in the hallway. And then he'll do the backgrounds first. Just get creative with making backgrounds. But anyways, the lasers put some really neat stuff out with these lasers, engraving and stuff like that.
Yeah, on that 3D printer, what kind of cool stuff have they made out of that?
Oh man, it's endless. It's really endless. We have some what's called a resin printer, and so basically it submerges this resin, and it's in a liquid, and as it's printing it upside down. So as the print comes up out of this liquid, it's turning into a resin, and so with a regular 3D printer, you have like you can see the lines and things from the 3D resin print. It's really cool.
Cool.
Recently, we've had to downsize the collab because the thing got sold. The new owner used the front office space, but we did have a bunch of really cool 3D printed objects and stuff.
Cool. Is it mostly men then?
For example, guys will make men and women. There's a lot of women who come for the pottery. There's a pottery lab upstairs and pottery studio, and so there's a lot of women that come into the pottery studio. And there's also a lady who does classes, and so we get a lot of just people who aren't members coming to the classes, and they pay to make pottery and fire things and make stuff like that.
Yeah, you ever see any really exceptional pottery made?
We got some women that have. Oh yes. Oh certainly. Also have a stained glass. They've stained glass as a little stained glass, and they've got some very cool work going on that stained glass. There's another, the president, the woman, she makes some really cool beads and stuff. She's firing a torch in the glass and making really cool intricate stuff. And she makes jewelry, and she goes to shows and shops and stuff like those stuff around town, gym shops and studios around town. She'll have pieces of her artwork in it.
Oh, cool. Look at Mary learn how to weld. Wow.
Got a little foosball table down here.
You say you're decent foosball player?
Good.
You decent?
Nothing to brag about. Nothing to brag about. We got like
how about this?
Nerf guns. We have Nerf gun wars down.
When you're playing foosball and you try to score with your goalie, do you use your power hand and move it back? Or do you just use the hand you're using as the goalie to begin with? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell you're on a different level. See, I'm just on I'm just a banger or whatever you want to call
Do you score? Do you
Oh,
score
I
with?
know you're a fool. All I know is pool.
Yeah, I'm not that great at pool. Do you score much from your goalie?
No, I don't switch hands.
You don't. Okay. How
No, I
about
don't.
this?
That's the thing. I'm not much of.
On your best shot, your hardest shot, does it hit the
You
back
just got like a
hard?
little.
On your strongest shot, is it loud? Does it make a lot of noise when you score? On your
Oh, of
best
course.
shot? Okay.
If I'll hit the goalie hole, if I miss, it's in real whack. That's like a blind monkey finding a banana.
Because and you're around really
Now
good
and then, of
players.
course, a blind squirrel finds a nut.
If you're around good players, they can shoot so hard with their guy that it can knock. They can score even if a guy's got his hand on his defensive player. It's that hard.
Oh yeah. Those are champions. Years ago, we'd have ball tournament in the pool hall. I've been around here. It's probably been 10 years.
Oh wow. Cool. What else they got in there?
Oh man. There's some rooms that they're rented out to private people. Like my brother-in-law has his personal, and he has one of the larger rooms. We've got some also the people who are action figure and comic board gurus. We've got some huge rooms. Let me see.
So that's your ex-brother-in-law or your current brother-in-law?
There used to be a we.
There he is.
My current brother-in-law.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. We're getting a tour of a place where they make all sorts of cool
It makes
stuff.
sculpture out of old stuff. Sculpture
Cool.
area. It's a gunsmithing lathe. If you can kind of, and then they're building the sound room for recording. Drums and music.
Oh, cool.
But
It seems pretty advanced to me. You into any of this kind of stuff, Dennis?
What is it? A little music studio or something?
No, they make welding and carpentry, redoing pool tables, everything. It's like a community place where like you do things like the CNC machines, 3D printing, art.
Yeah, some of the stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'll let you peek into my brother-in-law's art studio for just a moment. I know it's a private room, but he's got a lot going on in here.
Cool.
Damn, looks like it. Nice.
Wow.
A lot of stuff, it looks like. Yeah.
And what's his regular job? Did you say? Don't like that? What's his regular job?
I'm sorry, hold on. Let me get closer to
He said he worked in an
internet
office.
connection.
That's a pretty good connection though for
Say it
just
again.
wandering around. You said he worked in an office? The artist? Your brother-in-law?
Yeah, he works for one of the big 5 corporations.
Oh, okay.
Part scheduler. Yeah. For the Fortune companies.
Oh, cool. Look at Limitless made a planter chair.
He around here, one of the biggest employers. Well, I'd say they're probably the biggest employer in the area.
I know who that is.
You know who it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
two foxes out of my backyard tonight, right by the lake. It's pretty sweet.
Cool. Yeah, we got them around here. I haven't seen any lately, though. They're super intelligent. I've seen them in action before, especially in Alaska. How they hunt things. They're smart.
Yeah, they're super fast too. And
Yeah.
he had either a bunny or a squirrel in his mouth he was taking off with, running down on the top of the ice on the lake. And then I heard him barking. They kind of bark or whatever they do. Like
I'll tell you what's funny about those. I worked at an animal rehab, and we would hand feed and rehab all sorts of stuff. And you wouldn't believe they can't bite hard at all. If you ever look at a fox, they're like tearing, ripping, but their bite isn't very hard at all.
Huh. It's just like the strength of their jaw or whatever.
Yeah,
is
they're
not
really
strong.
like skinny. They're lightweight. They always look almost sick. It looks like they're floating when they're trotting, when they're walking. They don't have any excess weight. It's not like a coyote or a wolf. They're just like light on their feet. They're real bony. They can't bite that hard. It's weird. We would just wear these regular gloves.
Huh. That's weird because you would think they would.
Yeah, I know.
Be vicious biters. I never knew that.
We would have them in cages. We were rehabbing them back, and you could get like 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, 2 inches. And when you got 1 inch, that was when things changed. But you'd think they'd get spooked a lot sooner than that.
Right.
But they really didn't. Nope.
He's playing some pool. Nice.
Yeah, that's a really cool place. I wouldn't mind hanging around a place like that. It's nice.
Yeah, I wish I had the room to have a pool table.
That's a 100-year-old pool table.
Nice.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's quite the room too.
Yeah.
High ceiling.
Yep. You see those fox around very much?
I haven't for a while, but just earlier tonight before the sun went down, I just happened to see him. I heard something running up, and boom, there he was running up the little embankment.
Cool.
And then came another one behind him. They must have been after something, and then they stared at me for a little bit and ran back down the lake.
Was it a red fox?
Yeah, it looked like he had some red on him. I think I noticed like a little darker red and darker color. I've only seen foxes a few times around here.
Huh. That's cool. Yeah, there's quite a few of them around here. Yeah, I think they're neat. That's a 100-year-old pool table, Katie. Nope, not for sale. Nope. That's his pool table. He just kind of lent it to this place so they could play down. Wisconsin. What's that lake you live on, Dennis?
Oh, what's it called? It's not that big of a lake. What is it? Lake Malibu.
Malibu?
Malibu.
Okay. People ice fish on it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quite a few.
Cool. Hey, Salty Girl. We got a big ice fishing thing going on around here. I'm going to go over there tomorrow.
Yeah, you got some nice shots at that, wherever you were, that video I liked just an hour ago that you posted.
Of the water?
What was it called? I was like, there was like Train Bridge. You were in some.
Oh, yeah, it's Detroit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice shots you got. What kind
nice.
of a camera do you got?
Nikon D850. Those shots were done with a Nikon D300, though. It's still a pretty good camera.
Yeah, I got a Nikon D3400.
Oh, that's a pretty good camera.
Works pretty good, yeah.
You do much photography?
Once in a while. I've been trying to get more into it. I've always liked, just good quality pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, still trying to kind of learn all the functions of it, but I'm getting the hang of it.
I'll tell you the best way to learn it. Just sit in front of a TV and just crank them off and look at it, crank them off, try different settings,
Yeah, yeah.
have an extra battery. I go through a couple batteries watching TV, just trying every configuration there was. That's true. I learned quicker there. I do it with GoPros too than reading a book or something. It's so boring reading those camera books.
Oh yeah. I haven't read any of those, but
Yeah,
yeah, sometimes I'll, like you said, just sit in the room and see what looks best, or I'll watch some YouTube videos of like experienced photographers that know what they're talking about for the certain camera that I got too.
Yeah. That's cool. Good for you. You got to work tomorrow or no?
Oh yeah.
You do. Saturday, huh?
Yep.
Now, do you hate going in or not?
It depends on what kind of a mood I'm in, you know. If I get a good sleep and get some coffee in me in the morning and I got energy, it's a good day. But if I'm not, it's like, oh, fuck this shit.
Yeah. No, right.
It
Yep.
sucks sometimes, you know.
Is it cold in there?
No. At least it's a nice warm place to work at. So
Oh, okay.
unless I'm bringing something in from outside or whatever.
Oh, cool.
So
Good.
it's supposed to warm up pretty good over here too.
Yeah, we're supposed
30,
to
35 or something.
Yeah, it's going to happen next week, only for one day, though. I don't really mind this cold weather, to tell you the truth.
Oh, I hate it.
You don't like it, huh?
No.
You're in the wrong state.
Yep. Yeah, lived in the. I mean, I'm used to it. I just don't like it.
I don't think there are any Wolverines left in Michigan. I don't know if Wisconsin has any. I doubt it.
I haven't heard of any.
Yeah.
That I've.
I don't think so, Katie. They do see ones here and there. If you put it in Google, you'll find where one springs up once in a while. They'll catch one on a trail cam, but they always think it's like a pet one that got loose. You know, interesting animal, really. I think it is.
Yeah, I've only seen them watching Mountain Men and stuff.
Oh, they have some on there?
Yeah, a couple episodes I saw, something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, that pool table was awesome. Got a lot of cool stuff there.
100 years old.
It's crazy.
He redoes pool tables.
And what is that?
You know, that thing, I don't know what that is for sure.
It's a CNC wood carver.
Oh, okay. Now, what would they make with that? What would they make with that?
Let me show you an example of something you can carve. There's some people that have some work around here in progress, but you know, like somebody's here is making a little like a baby carriage.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's clamped up. You know, the glue is curing.
How much does it cost to
let me see
belong to that? Hey, Buttercup.
It's like $35 a month.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd definitely join it if I was there. Be fun messing around with that stuff.
There's my Nikon.
Nice. How many lenses you got with that?
I only got the one that it came with.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. What is it?
You didn't get a GoPro
18
yet?
to 55 millimeter.
Oh,
It's
okay.
got them. I mean, it zooms in a little bit, but I just bought it. It was like I got it at Target for like 400 something.
Oh, cool.
430, but yeah, just always wanted a good camera instead of using my phone, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Nikons hold their value pretty good too.
Yeah, it's either that or a Canon, but I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you ever go out there and ice fish on that lake? Just doesn't interest you?
I mean, I try it out. I've just never have. Like, I don't know. I'd have to have the right gear, you know, to stay warm because, like I said, I don't like being cold.
Oh, yeah, they have that now. These guys have heaters, tents, and all sorts of stuff. Man.
Heated seats and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
jackets, all that. They got the heated boot insoles, you know, socks, all that crap.
I'm not sure on that, Joe. Anybody know that? What movie was the bar in from the video a while back with Richard Pryor? I'm not sure on that. Cool. Simple Life, how you feeling? Pretty good? She had an operation. Oh, that's cool. Don't like that. Yeah, I'd definitely like to make some of that stuff. I think it'd be a good time.
Is anybody getting do you get into going to the casino or gambling or anything like that, Tom?
Yeah, I go once in a while, you know. Not that much, though.
Yeah, it's fun, but not like to.
Not to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's
started
not like
thinking all the shit I could have bought
right.
with what I lost. And this casino's around here, man. It's not like people are winning. You know, you never see anybody. They'll win like a couple $100. Nobody's like screaming and yelling like the old days. Basically, you go in there, you slowly use your money, you justify it that you were entertained, and you leave with less money than you came in with. And to me, that's just not fun.
Yeah, exactly. I try not to spend, you know, too much. I mean,
and then you change your money. You know, you're pissed that you lost it, so you figure one last spin. You know how the whole thing goes.
Yep. I like just getting a group of friends together, you know, 5, 6 friends, have a good game of poker or something, throw $5, $10 in.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah. Good for you, Mary. Speaking of that, the Mega Millions and the Powerball were decent in Michigan. You buy lottery tickets, don't you, once in a while, Dennis?
Yeah, once in a while. I haven't in a long time, though. But
yeah. I won a couple hundred about 4 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
4 months ago, yeah.
What was that on? Just the
It was, believe it or not, it was Fantasy 5. This is a dollar bet, but I got like 5 of the 6 or something like that.
Oh, nice.
There's a ton of them, Katie. There's a bunch of them out there. You like ice fishing? Yes, you want to know the best lake. They're all over up around here. Yeah, people fishing everywhere. You see it everywhere. I'm going to this thing tomorrow where it's like people come from all over to do it. You know it?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Something a little different, you know? Yeah, we got a Taco Bell. They have weird hours, though. Yeah, polar bear dip. They do. I think they do that. They're going to do that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, they got that in Minnesota, too, that polar plunge or whatever.
Yeah. That wouldn't interest me a bit.
No, yeah. I'm good on that.
You can get a heart attack doing that.
Right. Can't you get, like, if you're
hypothermia
and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, no way.
I'd rather jump in a hot tub, man.
Yeah, exactly right, man.
And then you got those people that take those well, it's supposed to be really good for like when you do a workout or something and you're really sore, those ice baths or whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get that.
Yeah.
I'd rather be sore.
Sitting there for like an hour or something, cold as shit.
Yeah, I don't like that
I'm
cold
good.
stuff. Way. No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be interested in it either.
Right.
I do the easy pick too, yeah. But the Powerball and the Mega Million were both pretty decent. Now one should be going off here at 11:30.
Did
the other one tomorrow night.
Did it reset recently? Because remember, it's still really high.
Still decent. You got a lot of weird static.
Do I?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
You got your vibrator running?
Oh man.
No, is it like what kind of static is it, Tom?
Sounds like a vibrator.
Sound like I just jumped in the ocean or something.
Yeah.
Oh, is it from my heater maybe? Like can you hear it now?
No, I can't.
Yeah, it's from my stupid
Yeah, that's
heater.
better.
Okay.
Okay, good. No, the rest of it sounds good. You hear us okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. How'd your lives go today?
They did pretty well.
Good.
They did good.
Good. Let's go.
They did good. Are we watching? Who's playing pool, Tom?
His name is Don't Light That. That's his pool table. It's at this like community place where you learn to do crafts, building, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it's not like, just junk. It's like nice stuff. Did you make any money on your DoorDash at all?
Yeah, I made like $50 today.
Good.
Yep.
That's kind of a low day, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Would you just pick the cherry pick?
Of course. Well, I'm doing it to make money, so you gotta.
I don't blame you.
But now I have.
Got one of these Russian box. Neil, you're quiet. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm quite. What is there to say? What is the topic? I don't talk unnecessarily. If it's not important. Not even with my wife. If it's not important.
Is Michelle is trying to quit smoking before you.
Yeah, it's good. No, I'm trying my best. It will take 2 or 3 days. I hope so. I will be out.
You hear that,
And
Michelle?
I hope my neighbor doesn't call me back again after fighting with a boyfriend for a beer. I got started with her.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same with like. I think it's a lot longer with cigarettes, but after you get through those 3 days, like without, at least for drinking for me, like the 3 days, or like anything, it's like it really helps.
Mm-hmm. I have to remain calm, and then it's over on the 4th day.
How about that vaping?
You get the urge. Yeah.
It's all emotional. It's in the head,
Yep.
You agree with that, Michelle?
We all have little bit stress, and then to overcome that, we just take the puff. Just emotional.
So I think I believe that like it takes about 2 weeks for the nicotine to like fully, so that you're not addicted to the nicotine, and then at least for me, and then it's mostly habit that you gotta like replace. Like it's habit.
That's one bad habit I don't have.
Smoking is very bad habit.
Yeah, I got a whole family full of smokers. I'm just glad I never got into it.
Yeah, me either. Mine were too.
Lucky you.
I got a sister.
How's your Friday going? I explained to Dave what fish fry was from our UK friends.
I wanted to go to a fish fry. I couldn't find one. They were doing tacos at the place that I used to go to.
Oh, nice.
Probably can't get fish or something like that.
Fish fry sounds good.
Yeah, good one. Do they have those out on Fridays near you, Michelle?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want any crap fish, though. I want some good fish.
Yeah, all right. So what's your guys' favorite fish? I like walleye the most, pretty much.
Yeah, I like walleye, perch.
Is that a butt shot? What was that? Okay, all right. I just glanced over. I'm driving right now. I just glanced over and I saw a butt.
He's playing pool.
Oh, okay.
Pool player.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Where are you driving to? Get a coffee?
I'm driving home from door dashing. I ended my night and I'm just going home now. Yeah, like the fish fries here, they're pretty good, but like it's not like Maine. You know, like how in Maine they have like all the fresh seafood that you can eat.
Yeah.
It's cheap too.
Cool.
Hey, but even McDonald's has a good fillet of fish, okay? Like their fish is for McDonald's, like it's not that bad.
That's cod.
Well, everybody's saying what their favorite is now in the chat.
Cod.
Yeah, it's not that bad for a fast food place. Like normally I would get like kind of creeped out like with seafood, because seafood you need to be really careful.
Yeah, you're right.
salmon is just too fishy for me. I don't like that super fishy taste.
Yeah.
But,
So you
I mean,
probably don't like tuna either, because tuna's super fishy. It's
yeah,
like,
I
Yeah, I
used to
don't mind
kind of like tuna, but
I don't mind it.
I
Usually
like shrimp, crab legs, lobster,
so you like
walleye.
shellfish.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
crayfish or whatever, crawfish, whatever, stuff
Well,
like
Tom
that.
made a good a good shrimp. What was that? Shrimp salad you made, Tom?
Shrimp soup.
Shrimp soup.
Yeah, I never had a shrimp soup. That sounds good.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So everybody who's on the chat, I know Antonio, I know Tom,
Hi.
and then it's Don't Care, and who are you?
Don't like that.
Don't like.
I'm Dennis. My page is Underground Exploring
That's Dennis.
page, but yeah, I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
I'm new to the chat. This is my second chat on here, so
Oh, okay. Well,
I've been watching Tom for like a year or something.
Oh,
Just got into his videos, and then he started doing these. I was like, oh, try joining, and he let me in, and I was like, sweet.
Rock bottom.
So is everybody ready for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, when is it?
Is it like the 12th or something?
It's the 14th.
Oh, it was close.
I never messed around with that too much.
I mean, it's a cute holiday. It's a holiday. Usually.
You should get a present for your wife, Tom.
Yeah, I don't think her boyfriend would like that.
Oh shit, he has a boyfriend. Damn it.
She's lived with a guy down there for like 10 years.
Oh.
I had to go down there and give her a good drilling.
Yeah, with your ice auger, huh?
Sorry, I lost your Wi-Fi. What did you say? Oh, was it a good thing I lost Wi-Fi?
Yeah, thank you.
You guys are jerks.
Oh, good. Bring back memories. It's all right, Dave. That's not here. Okay, honey. Good girl. Keep an eye on the house. Good job, honey. Oh, you're not, Brandy, huh? Brandy's not messing with it either. I think that's from between like 16 and 22 Valentine's Day.
We don't celebrate birthdays and Valentine's Day or anniversary.
Yeah, I don't care about birthdays either, to tell you the truth.
And yeah, neither do we.
Where's that Hocking Hill, Mary? What is that? Hocking Hill. Oh, you like it, Simple Life? Good for you.
Young people, they do that. Young generation, they do that. To watch them, it's nice. On Valentine's Day, to see them petting around and kissing around and all that. I love you. Gift exchange and all that.
You're not into that? Neil?
Yeah.
You're not into that at all?
No. I'm not into bringing flowers and chocolate and stuff like that. Before I met my wife and she was coming from Kentucky, I asked her in advance, do I get you all that assorted German chocolates and flowers? She said no.
Well, you got lucky.
Yeah. All she said was when I took the cab, that why your nails are dirty. I said, yeah, I came just like the way I am. I didn't come prepared for you. As Mr. Handsome.
No rose petals or candles in the bathtub or nothing like that.
Now my ex was like that. My ex-wife was like that. Candles and all that. She was into all that paraphernalia.
Yeah, some people like that.
Yeah. Each his own.
I think it's I think it's good to like have these like holidays. It's like it could be a positive thing, you know what I mean? Like 'cause there's so much negativity in the world and stuff, so it's kind of nice to like have,
What
just
we do
tell.
is generally walk through the woods, prepare some food, or take the barbecue, folding barbecue, and walk through the wood and sit somewhere and make a barbecue and enjoy the nature.
Right.
Normally,
It could be like
Yeah, that sounds
anything. Like
good. You can bring some chocolates
even
too if you really wanted to.
I beg your
yeah,
pardon.
like
No, like you
What?
said, do that in the nature. But like if someone like wanted to bring chocolates, if they're
Yeah,
do
chocolates we
that.
buy. Yeah, we buy, but
Yeah.
we don't do those false things. Like normal romantic people. They tax one another, and then those, what I mean, from the romantic book, something like that.
No,
We
I
do
was
it too.
saying I'd rather do
Yeah,
what you would do: go to the woods, cook some food.
yeah. When we come back home, we stink like whatever we prepared on the barbecue, and it's a nice day.
Sounds good. Yeah.
And we are very practical couple.
Tom, what would you do if you had a significant other for Valentine's Day? What would you buy her?
Handcuffs.
Yeah, and some candle too to drop it on her.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, it's some kind of weird fetish, I think. Hot wax.
Oh, yeah, hot wax. Yeah.
We don't need to get into details, Tom, okay?
Yeah, I guess I got a different idea of Valentine's Day than you do, Michelle.
Michelle is very soft-spoken, soft lady.
Yeah,
That's
she
nice.
is.
I like that too.
She's in the mamas and the papas. That's all right. Now, is Eric receptive to this, or do you just kind of force it on him?
Usually he'll buy me like maybe like a tiny stuffed animal or a card or chocolates or something. Like nothing major, but
Oh, okay.
it's cute.
Oh, good.
I got him mud flaps for his car for Valentine's Day because I know he wanted those.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
That's sweet.
Mhm.
Cool. That's thoughtful.
Yeah,
It's so practical. He can use it.
Yeah, and like he buys something cute for me usually, like chocolates or something. And nothing like out there, but you figure it doesn't take much to grab a card or,
Yeah,
a flower.
not when it's brand new, it doesn't.
Well, when I worked at the grocery store that I told you about for Valentine's Day, I worked the floral department a couple times, and you should have seen all the men coming in at the last minute, like panicking. And we would run out of flowers, on Valentine's Day, and they would get pissed. But they would also upcharge the flowers almost double for Valentine's Day.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we would get pallets and pallets and pallets of flowers and go through them all. And then we would still not have enough. And yeah, I don't know how it is now with COVID, but
Give it a few years. Those are
yeah.
worse.
No, it was crazy.
You'll be buying you a bulletproof vest 20 years from now
Really?
for your next
Yeah,
argument.
right.
Yeah,
want fun.
here what is funny is Germans are sending helmet to the Ukrainian, and the whole world is laughing at Germans.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they sent recently, yesterday or day before yesterday, they sent helmets. And they don't want to get involved because the gas pipeline is coming from there, and the Germans need it desperately.
How much is gas over there?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
euro, at the moment it's around three euro something. Super.
Oh, okay. Because Dave told me in the UK it's like $1.11 for a gallon. I'm
Yeah,
like,
because UK's currency is higher than the euro currency.
That's not true. It's more over there. Gas is expensive in the UK.
I don't know. He told me it was $1.11 this morning.
Dave who?
Here is almost three.
Kimber.
Almost three.
Who is Dave?
Dave Kimber.
Who's that?
He's on my
Tom
channel like
Tom is very curious.
constantly.
Who's that? Tom is doing his
told me.
detective work.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Gas is expensive in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, because I was complaining about the gas prices here, and
$1.11 here, 30 years ago. I guarantee it's not that there.
My wife goes to the reservation. She's paying $3.24 at the moment per gallon on the
that's a
reservation.
funny question.
Yeah, that's
What
like
is
what it is
everybody's
here,
love
3 something.
language? Tom, what's your love language?
A what? A what?
What?
Your love language.
Love language?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's how you love other people and how you want to be loved. Like there's different it's a good book. You should look that up, Tom. Like the love language, how everybody's different and like what they want and need from somebody else.
Nothing.
Like some people need like praise and like told, for somebody to tell them that they love them all the time. And like some people
It'd kill
like gift giving.
them. I couldn't
So
do it.
gift giving's a love language. Like some people like that, some people don't.
Yeah, I think I don't have that. I think it
I
just
think just give Tom a dragon's milk and
right
we'll,
on. I'm home.
that's
I was thinking about that today, actually, because, really, I'm kind of home free. I got all that bullshit you're still dealing with behind me. Yeah, I know what my future's got. I know what's coming.
What coming, Tom? Get serious with a nice girl, nice woman.
I don't want to.
Why not?
No, because I'm not saying I'm the happiest guy in the world.
Not a
Okay.
nagging type. Not a nagging type, but someone who just for companionship.
Yeah, I don't like. That's one thing I don't have. I mean, for all you Christian kooks out there, I feel I would use the word blessed. Blessed, because I'm lucky that I don't get lonely. I mean, I got a lot of other problems, but loneliness isn't one of them. So, mine
Yeah,
is.
now that you have Daisy, that is something else later on.
Yeah, Daisy's cool. I mean, I have a good time with Daisy, but I didn't want Daisy either, to tell you the truth. It was just, I did do things with her. I thought it was just a dog that wasn't getting a lot of exercise, an older woman, so I was kind to Daisy. But, when they first asked me if I want her, it's like, I don't want a dog. And I'm glad I have her. She's great. And
but she's attached to you, Daisy.
Yeah, she's attached to me, yeah. So I'm going to do my duty. But if something happened to her, I'm sure I wouldn't get another one. God, I hope not.
No, I don't want to, never. I'm very much attached to dogs and cats. And once they leave, it's worse. If a human dies, I don't care.
I thought Daisy needed a break. She'd already been through about 4 homes. So it was a good deed. That's why I got Daisy. It wasn't that, it's like my, lifelong companion or something. I mean, she is, and she's cool, and I enjoy her. But it was more of a good deed than it was anything else. Just
Have you some sort of bitterness towards the opposite gender, Tom?
Weirdness?
Bitterness.
No, I don't think I do. To tell you the truth. No, I don't.
Or is it monotonous, or is it bland?
No, I think it runs in the family. To be honest with you. I think
your father was.
Yeah, so is my mother. So is my sister. Yeah,
Wow.
It was. I'll be honest with you, man. Once it. When I was young and you start out, you don't know anything. Once I realized that, I'm not a woman hater or anything. I have a lot of good, I'd rather be friends with women. I think I'm not.
A friend with women in what kind of aspect?
Blowjobs while we're driving down the highway, long walks in the park.
Good road.
Okay.
No, just be. I just think I'm very bad at relationships.
Yeah, but women are not all the time interested in sex too. But if
this is the honest to God truth. I just once, like I've explained this before, I think early on in my life, it was like you were sexually attracted to women, and the way you got that is by having relationships with them.
Only for sex?
No, it wasn't only for sex, but it was mainly for sex. That's what I realized.
All right. Fact.
But if it was so pure, like the possibilities the way I'm expressing it to you, then looks wouldn't matter and I'd have a good female friend. I don't want that either, because once the sex thing was out the window, I just
Okay.
found myself constantly making excuses to get together with them. I'll give you an example. There's some older women here in town. There's like 8 of them, and they always want to get together, and they don't even talk to me anymore because I don't call them back, and I don't want to come over for dinner, and I don't.
You have mentioned that before. Yes,
Yeah,
you're
if they
right.
got if they got a cat on their roof, I'll come over and take it off. Or they need their car's got a flat. But I learned that I was very bad at mixing the different interests. It was either one or the other. It was either friends or the other.
Platonic.
Yeah, and honestly, it's just I had so much of that shit. I do think I had a problem with that my whole life. And I didn't, and now that they're old, it doesn't, I'm an older guy now. It just, nothing interests me in that way. You know what I mean?
But you don't intend to do any self-destruct, do you? Later on,
I mean, what?
self-destruct, like getting tired of your own life and taking a gun and blowing your brains out.
Oh yeah, I've done that almost twice before, 3 times actually. And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up because, I have been in a couple mental hospitals, which most people that have been on here know. But the circumstances, it wasn't like I announced to the world I'm depressed, I'm going to kill myself. Nobody saw me walking down the street with a gun. That wasn't it at all. Both times that I got taken away, it was because people called. And the people that called, well, one of the times was my estranged wife. And once that happens and they get a call like that, you're getting run off the road if you don't pull over, and you're going to a hospital, and then they take it from there.
Yeah, in Germany, if they catch you, they throw you in the mental hospital, and it's very difficult to get out from there. One of my colleagues committed.
everybody.
That's
Hey, Rita.
Hi.
it's difficult to get out of any mental hospital.
No, it wasn't difficult
Unless
for me.
they see that you're
Actually,
sane.
I tried to stay longer in the last one I was at because I realized that I thought, well, if I'm going to try and, find a way out of this, if you go, let's say now, particularly in the United States, and it's like this most everywhere, there's a shortage of psychiatrists, shortage of mental health. And if, let's say you're going to try titration, different amounts of medications and different kinds, you may go to a psychiatrist for 2 or 3 years trying these different medications. But when you're locked up, you're going to try them all in a 2-week period, 3-week period. They're going to titrate them. They're going to watch you. They're not going to worry about the side effects. They're going to try things that you might not try as an outpatient, getting at your local pharmacy.
Yeah, exactly. They do the same here. They use
so
you
I
like
thought-
a guinea pig.
I thought it was worth it. Everything in a psychiatric hospital is predicated around eating. It's all you're eating in the morning. That's all there is to do. The noon and the night.
They really could revamp how the mental hospitals are because, like, if, let's say, for instance, if you had a drug problem and you went to rehab, there's these beautiful rehabs, right? And they do yoga and they have activities and, obviously groups and medications too, but like there's some on ranches. But like if you go to a mental hospital, if you have a mental illness, it's dingy, like they feed you and that's great. And like, but they really just medicate you and feed you,
Yeah,
Pretty
they do.
much.
The
Pretty
first one
much.
I went to, that's all they did. I barely remember being there. The second one was a little better. Yeah, Baker Act, you can do that in Michigan. That's exactly right. I mean, honestly, like I tell people all the time, if that would have happened to me in my 20s, it probably would have been the end of the world. But when it happened to me when I was, 60, 61, I didn't give a fuck that much. I'm not applying for a job. I don't give a fuck what people think. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. So all the things that you would normally be concerned about by having a reputation of being in a rubber room, I could have gave a fuck.
In the straitjacket?
Yeah, put me in one. I tell them, put it on. Large.
well, hey, sometimes people there look for companionship.
Yeah, and there's a huge stigma attached to this shit when you're young. people won't hire, and you can't really blame them. If you look at the MMPI, the testing procedures, if you've got 500 people that are applying for a job and 499 of them haven't been in a rubber room, why would you hire the guy that did? So when you're in your 20s and you've got this stigma and your insurance companies are finding out, and they're finding it out through a pre-employment, and that's not even in counting if you got in any trouble along the way when this occurred. It's a big roadblock. I mean, it's the same thing working girls go through trying to make it into legitimate life. But by the time that this happened to me, there wasn't much downside, because all the things that would have been, earth shattering at a young age were already well behind me. I didn't care.
Well, the thing is that I find funny, now that I'm looking for a job, and putting my resumes in and everything, a lot of companies, there's a section that they want you to fill out, and it says, "Are you disabled?" Right? So I'm thinking to myself, no, because when you think of disabled, you think of, maybe you lost a limb, maybe you can't walk that
physically handicapped.
Yeah.
Right, but no, there's depression and anxiety on there.
Don't
So
ever
technically,
admit that.
Yeah, don't
Let me tell you
do
another
it.
thing. Let me tell you another thing. If you ever think you're going to go in a rubber room, there's a huge difference, and this will affect your life big time, between involuntary and voluntary admissions. The difference is like, I'm depressed. I think I'm going to hurt myself. I'd like to check myself in. That's voluntary. Involuntary is where you don't get those questions asked. They think you're a danger to yourself. You're doing some weird shit. They put you in through a legal maneuver. Big difference. Yep. And if you do get put in, I had both. Well, no, both of them were involuntary, but there's a way you can get out of it, which I did because I'd read a lot about it and I talked to the psychiatrist. So they were able to submit the paperwork before I was discharged. But once you get an involuntary admission to a mental hospital, you got huge obstacles. You talk about discrimination. For all this Black Lives Matter and HIPAA and all this fucking bullshit, they don't do anything when it comes to people on an involuntary admission. I mean, to me, that ought to be the biggest secret out there, and it's not. And the reason it's not is because, like in Michigan, as an example, it goes through probate court. So there's a legitimate court record, and you're going to say, well, the state doesn't report it anymore. They don't. But where it gets out there for everybody to find is when third-party places buy the data from the state, which they sell. In 20 years from now, been verified when you run a report on me as saying that I had an involuntary admission to a psychiatric hospital, even though the state told me that they weren't telling anybody about it. They got that data when it first happened. So if you're young and you get an involuntary admission on your record, you got a lot of explaining to do. And like I said, when there's people out there that don't have that applying for the same job, why would they hire someone that's potential extra problems? Wouldn't make any sense. I mean, if you knew the person, you may say, yeah, he's a good guy. He's overcome this. I think he'd be a great worker. But that's not always that way during a first, second, and third interview.
But I don't think that if you either have or have been diagnosed with anxiety or depression, that should be put as a disability for a job.
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Because like there's millions and millions and millions of people who have had it in the past, either have it right now.
But it's not a disability.
Well, hell, who doesn't have anxiety in these days and times? Tell me one person.
It said it on an application.
I think mine's
those meds they put you on is worse than the fucking disease.
Nah, not true.
Yep.
Well,
sometimes
they fuck you up though.
Sometimes.
And then they want you to stay on them.
Yeah, I've seen my ex-wife. She was suffering from schizophrenia and on med and off med. Oh shit.
No, but
I mean that shouldn't be. You shouldn't be
some people,
put as disabled if you have anxiety or depression or ever had it in your life, because any person who's had any kind of life experience, unless if you live in a bubble, you're going to experience a time where you were probably depressed for a little bit. Like now that can range, obviously, but I don't understand why that was on the application. When I filled it out, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Why
but
does this
you're
being
confusing this.
disabled
You're talking about typical anxiety and depression, and you're linking it to being disabled. It's got nothing to fucking do with it.
Right.
Well, that's what it said on the
What
application.
did it say exactly?
But
This
it's
is what it
disabling. What they're saying is it disabling you?
Is that what they're saying?
I
They
think
said
so. Not
it said
what have you had a psychiatric? I mean, if they're asking if you have a disability, I
that's
think
what it was.
if it disables you and keeps you from performing
Well, who the
a
fuck would answer
service,
yes to that?
No, but that says
excuse
no.
me.
This is what it
Who
said.
the hell would
This is
answer yes to that when you're applying?
this,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Nobody in
this
their
is
right fucking mind.
Thank you.
this is what it said.
That's
It
my
said
point.
if
What?
you have or have ever had any of the following, and one of them was
No,
anxiety, depression.
No, fuck that. Check no.
unless your doctor's treating you for it, he's going to report it. And I don't think that a doctor would.
No, he wouldn't.
And
It's privilege, confidential.
right,
Yeah.
right.
You didn't check no on that goddamn thing, did you?
Yeah, I
Who?
checked no, but like I was
Good.
just shocked to see that because like I thought to
No, but here's
myself,
the thing: if in being the devil's advocate, if you're an employer, let me tell you, look up the MMPI. A lot of places use it, and when I learned about it, I think it's valid. If there was a guy like me, on my good days, you would think I was the best employee you could ever have. On my bad days, you'd wish you'd never hired me. So you can't blame employers by wanting to get the best candidate possible. And if you're a depressed, hot-headed, anxiety-stricken, fucking crazy like me, there's way better people out there to hire than me, and you can't blame them for wanting to know that at the beginning. You come into work, oh, we hired Michelle. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? You're shitty. How you going to be doing tomorrow? Shitty. It's fucking cloudy. We
Right.
got 4 feet of snow in Rochester. It sucks. My snow blower doesn't work. Who the fuck wants somebody around like that? I get it. There are people out there that don't have it. And why wouldn't you hire one of those instead?
well, the thing is, right, is with
You're trying to start
depression.
fucking unions. You're bitching about your hours. You're getting too many. You're not getting enough. Depressed people are a pain.
Well, or just simply, I can't come to work today because I'm so depressed.
Yeah.
Or I can't get along with my coworkers
Right.
because I have anxiety and they get on my nerves.
That's exactly it. So you
Well, the
can't
thing is-
blame them for wanting to know this.
Well, the thing is, right, is okay, so I've worked in mostly, like retail jobs and stuff, and like the majority of the people are like that I've worked with. Now, maybe I've just worked with a lot of depressed people or whatever, but like, and they still were able to do their job. So, I mean,
No, true.
Well, as long as they're able to do their
That's
jobs.
true.
But when it becomes a liability where they are unable to do their jobs,
Or they're
that's a
affecting.
different thing.
Yeah, and if you've got 10 reasonably well-adjusted, decent working people, who the fuck wants some goddamn Debbie Downer showing up?
no, see, this is the
Right.
thing. This is the thing, Tom. Like, you can change around a depressed person's like attitude. Like, so if you're so strong and mighty and your mental health is just like on top, it's not going to bother you. Like, it's not
Right.
going to.
No, you're
It's
right.
not really going to affect
Right,
you
it's
that
true.
much. And as long
True.
as you're doing your job, just don't talk to them. Like, if
Right.
if it does
Right.
bother you,
But it manifests itself in a lot of ways. These people want to start a fucking union. They want to, the customers. Here comes Betty. What a bitch. Here comes Johnny. Never tipped me. Tom's a fucking jack off. Harry's a
but
pervert.
some of
Or,
those things.
the whole day's colored
some
with this person's mental health. I don't blame them.
But sometimes, like, those are legit complaints. Like, if somebody,
Sometimes they
like,
are.
okay, so if a customer is coming in and being disruptive towards you, that's not really you being
No, but
depressed. You're just having a negative
a depressed
attitude.
person is really going to run with this. there's people that can diffuse situations and people that can make them worse.
Right. Well,
Depressed
that's what I'm
people
saying.
tend to make them worse.
If you're,
They're Karens.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's
And
because
don't
I
you-
work with.
there's people that just have like the greatest personality that never have conflicts. Everybody likes them. They get promoted. They never have customer complaints. That's what companies are looking for, and you can't blame them.
No, but I'm just saying, like, just because somebody's going through. Okay, so like, even the people who are like that still go through hard times, and like, you just can't be like, oh, great.
Hard times is different than chronic, never-ending anxiety and depression.
Clinical. That's right. When it's clinical.
Right. Everybody has a bad day, but they don't run with it like a depressed person. Like me. You know, I perseverate on things. I dwell on shit.
Is it hereditary?
Oh,
Is it hereditary, Tom, or is it you are just like that?
what's that?
Is it hereditary? It comes from the
Yeah.
family, you said.
It can. Not always, but there's definitely
You have never had happy days with your parents, you mean?
not many.
Oh. So it all began in the childhood, early childhood.
Right. Get lost.
Like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, so in general, like, mental, I don't know. Like, I think I've just worked with the general public so long, and like, you get those things. Like, you get people who are like that. But I mean, if you're, as long as they're still able to do their job, like, I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, that's it. Yep. It's true.
Without
can't-
causing issues.
Without
Tom,
causing.
Tom, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
What your parents were? What kind of parents you had? Were they religious or
No.
disciplinary?
Big drinkers, shotgun weddings, kids out of wedlock, you name it.
Ah,
Not
okay.
that it automatically, qualifies you as a bad person. Just crazies, man. Just white trash.
Oh, you went through all that.
Well, honey, let me tell you, I was a Jerry Springer show.
Wow.
That's what I grew up in.
Yeah,
And then
same
you
here.
wonder why I have issues. Well,
I never noticed any issues with you.
but as I've gotten older and matured and have been able to rationalize and gotten some therapy, I've been able to kind of sort that out. Not to say that it doesn't impact my life or has impacted my life. Not so much now because I know the deal on it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've been able to sort it out. But when I was younger, all that impacted my life because I didn't know any fucking better.
Yeah, that's it. True. I agree.
Well, I mean, I've seen people who don't have mental health issues, go through
Everybody has issues.
I've been diagnosed with split personality when I was 12. The psychiatrist said split personality. What would you come to that?
Well, do you think you have a split personality now as a matured man, though?
No, I've been able to compromise myself with my emotions.
Thank you. Thank you. That's my point. If you're brought up in chaos, your life is going to be fucking chaos.
No, which is why, and you know this, Rita, we're both sympathetic to working girls.
Well, yes, yes, I get it.
Yeah, these girls didn't come from.
They didn't have a fucking chance to begin with.
Right.
Unless they had someone else in their life. I was fortunate enough to have an extended family that wasn't so fucking crazy.
Yeah, right.
Not everyone has that, though.
No,
but
true. Yep.
I did have an extended family that were somewhat sane and more educated, and you know, I could take their advice or not take their advice. I chose to try to take their advice when I could sort it out.
Yeah,
But see, there's some people that never have a mentor or a
No.
person
Oh, yeah.
to try to show them a different way of
Right.
living.
Yeah, a mentor that isn't gonna like take advantage of them.
No, I mean a true mentor.
Right, it's true.
Yeah, you got it right, Tom. Yeah, taking advantage.
And so, therefore, I have tried to mentor people such as the working girls, uh, not just them, though, other people that I've met in my life. When you know, they've asked for help, but you've got to resolve that past shit. You got to either leave it where it was because the past is the fucking past.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some people are not able to forget the past. Sometimes I am not. It comes back in the brain, and then
it does to me. I lay awake many nights. This is my issue.
Not me.
I have
not me.
Fucked up shit that out of the blue, you know, I think about shit, just shit that comes randomly, situations that happened in my childhood. I relive those. Why? When I try not to? I don't want to think about that shit, but it still comes to me.
See, that shit doesn't bother me.
Well, it does me, but that's what I'm saying. That's the difference in people.
No,
and
right.
I have to try to turn my brain off and go, fuck that shit.
I feel that like medications are super important when it comes
I'm
to like
on medication.
They are. I just started a new one yesterday.
Your and my
I just
protection.
started a new one yesterday.
But yeah, what is it?
Abilify.
I don't know about it, but I haven't heard great things about
Yeah,
Abilify.
well, it's like everything. You know, I don't like spinach. You might like it.
I want to know.
I'm not saying don't try it. I'm just saying.
I know. You know, you like Pall Malls. Michelle likes Camel Lights.
Right.
So
I mean,
don't disregard anything.
I got nothing to lose other than blowing another fucking decade not getting.
There you go. But you got to give everything time. You kind of seem like you want immediate.
Fucking I do.
You have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. Love yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Okay, it sounds narcissistic, but sometimes it works.
I mean, all medication, you have to give it at least 30 days, 60 days.
No, you don't. You ever take a Viagra?
Well, no, I'm not a fucking man.
All right.
Well, that's different, Tom.
Yeah, it is different.
That's a whole different. Point.
They say
we're talking a sexual, something that's supposed to work immediate and something that's not.
If Viagra took 30 days to work, they go out of business.
Exactly, but those are two different things.
I think with the right therapy and surrounding yourself with the right people and medications, like anybody can live a decent life, you know. And
agreed.
Maybe.
But not everyone can get that. Not everyone has insurance. Not everyone has that.
The efficacy.
Yes, not everyone wants to be in the social limelight. Some people are like I am. I'm an introvert person. I have friends calling me up, a good friend. I don't go and sit with them and watch TV and drink a beer or eat some feta salad and watch some comedy on TV. They are good, nice person, but I'm not like that.
Hey, Rita, this brain chemical shit, too. There's a lot of that too. Let's take for an example. Just as an example, migraine headaches. There's a link to serotonin. There's people that get migraine headaches that have high serotonin. There's people that get migraine headaches that have low. Vitamin C, Florida, out in the sun. There's people low on vitamin C and vitamin D in Florida.
Yes,
So
you are correct.
Yeah, you just don't really know. I mean, that's true. I think here's what it all boils down to, and you can look this up yourself with genetic testing. The efficacy with a lot of psychotropic drugs basically boils down to how your liver metabolizes the drug.
Exactly.
That's how they match you with what's going to work and what isn't. But
Right.
yeah, and there's some people that get you. I guarantee you, you take a Wellbutrin, which is an old psychotropic drug, and you'll be cleaning everybody's house tomorrow by noon. Not just yours. You sat around, dishes were piled up, and the toilet
Well,
was dirty.
damn, I need
That's
to
why I
get
was on
me a
Adderall.
truckload of that.
No, get it. Go get some Wellbutrin. It works.
Well-
Do you have any blood pressure problems? Hey, Mark.
Yes, I do.
They might not want to give it to you then, but I would definitely
No.
ask about it.
Well,
But not everything works the same
No, I know.
on every person because we all metabolize things differently.
Right. Right.
I-
But you keep
I mean-
hanging your hat on this 30-day thing.
No, I'm just saying you got it. No, I'm not banging my head, honey. I'm just saying you got to give it at least, you have to give anything other than like Viagra, something that is supposed to work immediately, to something that takes a little bit of time.
I am.
Well,
Well-
okay, good.
Here's a good
said
tip
anything
too.
I'm not
about
arguing the fact.
Who said anything about not taking time for this stuff to work?
I did.
I know, but nobody said, yeah, I want it to work tomorrow. I think it should work by this Thursday.
Well, no, I'm just saying I think sometimes you are an impatient person. And I love you more than my luggage. But I'm just saying
No, I know.
you are an impatient individual. You want it now,
I do
your
want it.
way, right now.
Well, good for you, Limitless. I do want it.
Well, I'm
Kinda that
excited
way
to hear
too,
your
as far as
journey on your new medication,
waiting
Tom,
for
and
people.
hopefully
Well,
it's some
thank
good
you.
battle.
No,
Yeah.
honey, I hope it works for you. I hope it does.
Yeah, I hope it does too. But I also realize that if you look across the board, the efficacy of psychotropic drugs, the best one out there works 60%. That's still Prozac.
Uh-oh.
I know. I'm
I don't
trying
know.
everything,
I've never been on Prozac, so
What?
I can't speak for Prozac.
but I'm
But Tom,
getting my blood
What I-
pressure under control.
I have a question for you, Tom.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I
So,
do. Yep.
so how much? And you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But how
You're the
much?
one that doesn't answer questions after you ask somebody else the same thing.
I just want to know. This is just for
Get it out, goddammit.
how much alcohol do you drink a week?
No, maybe 2 at the very most, 3 beers.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Because
Get
that
better
can
looking.
affect you. That can affect your brain chemistry as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't have a drinking problem.
Because I know when I suffer from depression, anxiety, and I know when I drink, I feel great when I'm drinking, but the next day my anxiety is like, even if it's just 2 or 3, I don't drink much, so 2 or 3 is a lot for me. My whole
Damn, you're a
mental
lightweight.
Yeah, sure.
yes, I am.
I'm
My
kidding,
whole
honey.
mental state
You'll be
is
hanging out
horrible.
with me, Rita. I will tell you this, that I think I'm hoping that it's related to blood pressure, but I would agree. My anxiety, which is a cousin to depression, is getting off the fucking charts.
Yeah, your blood pressure is high, Tom.
Yeah, it is. I just started taking stuff though.
Mine is high
Well,
too.
good. Because that damn blood pressure will kill you.
Oh, I know. I'm hoping that once I get that under control, which I should, now that I'm taking this medication again, that
Yeah.
goes away, because I'm hoping that it's linked to that, because if it's not, then I've
If
got
it
a
okay,
case of
so if
anxiety.
Well, what's your salt intake?
It's not the best, but you can still control that with the blood pressure medication. I do.
Yeah, you can, but I'm just
I
saying
wasn't
you
taking
do
any
need to get
pills.
that down.
I wasn't taking any pills, you know.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
hard,
okay.
hard with the sodium intake because it's like everything you eat has so much damn sodium.
Yeah,
in
it does. It does. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
It
hard to stay
does.
away
And
from.
then
Yeah.
people salt their food in addition to that when you
Yeah, but
eat processed,
yeah, but
a
here's
lot of
the
processed food.
David Jabo said something. You know what they mean by that? When they say alcohol is a depressant, what
it
they mean,
is.
no, but here's what they mean by that. Look it up. They mean it depresses your immune system. Now, are there people that drink that get depressed? There are. But that's not what they're talking about. They're not talking about you drink alcohol and you get depressed in general. They're talking about it a depressant in the sense of your immune system. It's not the same.
I have to disagree with that
No,
because
look it
it
up.
does fuck with your immune system.
I could tell you for
Well,
a
you can
fact.
look it up, but I'm like Michelle. I kind of disagree with that
Look it
as
up.
well. Well, fuck looking it up.
I'm not
I
going to look it
know
up
from
right now.
experience. Let me
Yeah,
tell you,
Yeah.
my
hey,
brother
I'm
committed
just saying that.
But
suicide
some people,
at 33 years old. He drank and he was going to a psychiatrist.
Gopal, that
And
was good.
he'd been seeing a psychiatrist. They put him on meds, which he half-assed took. And then he went and got a case of beer and sat down beside his car and drank and drank and drank. I don't know if it was enough to get him balls enough to do it,
Yeah,
and
that's
then run a vacuum cleaner hose into the exhaust pipe and put it in his window, laid back in the back seat,
Thank you.
and died.
No, that's
So I think
Rita,
if he
Rita,
had not drank so much, perhaps he would have thought differently.
Rita,
but he was still depressed though before he
Yeah.
drank, wasn't he?
Rita.
Yes, he was.
Rita.
Well, yeah.
First of all,
So that
I'm sorry.
contributed, maybe.
No, I'm sorry that happened to you. And maybe it did have something to do with it. But all I'm saying, there's tons of people that get sloshed for 60 years straight that don't do that.
You're exactly right. I agree.
But
But I
could have been
think
a
with
contributing
some people,
Some
people,
right. If Fiji
we're
is
just having a discussion. Nobody's right or wrong, I don't think, here.
See, I don't think that, Fiji. It is a central nervous system depressant, but doesn't give you suicidal. You can't cite a study on that anywhere. That's just something. That's bar talk.
Well, maybe.
I don't know. I definitely, just from my experiences with drinking, because I'm not an everyday drinker.
We'll take it early and don't take the time release, DS. Okay, sorry, Michelle. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that, Rita.
Yeah, some people black out too, and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but
Well, that's true too. I've been in a blackout, but I've never wanted to kill myself during a blackout.
No, there's
I
a
just
lot.
blacked out and
There
pissed
was a lot.
myself, or
There was a lot
you know.
going on there, Rita.
Pardon?
There was a lot going on with him.
Oh, absolutely. He was mentally ill. Yes, I agree. I agree. And when a person wouldn't take their medication correctly because they felt like it was, especially men, I find this in men.
Yeah, I'll tell
They
you
think
why.
it's a,
You know
they
why?
think it's a, somehow, insult to their manhood, or they should be able to handle this, or he was embarrassed by it.
Yeah, a lot of
The
those
fact that he was labeled mentally ill.
most of them cause sexual dysfunction.
Well, yeah. And
Except
maybe that's why he always accused his wife of cheating on him, because he couldn't perform. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't in there. It's all a clusterfuck.
Right.
Yeah, I blacked out once, and I woke up at 6 a.m. in the ditch watching cars go by on the highway. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah, I've never drank that much.
Oh man. This
Oh, I
was in my
have.
younger days, but
Now, if I keep going on Match.com, I might.
hey Tom, are you going exploring anywhere tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to that big ice fishing thing. Drag
Oh
racing.
yeah, that's right.
You know
Tom,
you're in
I'm gonna.
trouble, Rita. Rita,
Pardon me?
you know you're in trouble when you go on Match.com. You look at the 300 people they say you got a lot in common with, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
let one of them blow you.
Oh, God.
Uh,
I don't know, honey. I've never
Tom,
been
you
on
like it low,
Match.com.
don't you?
But I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I guess who does it, right?
Yeah, damn, man.
I have woke up after a night of drinking, though, and looked out the window, and my car wasn't there, and wondered how the hell I got home.
Really?
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
drank that much.
Oh, God.
I don't think I'm a
Back
better
in my younger days, I had oh, yeah.
Oh, you got some
Yeah,
mushrooms
covered
there.
in dirt and, fuck, didn't know
Shit, I wish I
how I
met
got there or.
What
you
are
then.
those mushrooms made out of?
Wish I'd have met
No,
you.
that was just drinking. That wasn't even mushrooms. Hell, I wish I'd stayed with
No,
mushrooms.
whatever he was posting in his room there.
Yeah.
I make tea out of those mushrooms,
Wow.
and you throw up 2 times, and then wow, it's a good
Oh,
feeling.
yeah,
I
once
don't
you
do it too
throw
much.
up, you off and running.
Rita,
No, the guy
Huh.
on his.
were your panties on?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it could have been worse.
Oh, yeah, it could have been.
No, I've never drank that much.
Yeah.
I think I threw up one time in my life. That was it. But that's the difference
Yeah,
between, like, an alcoholic has to keep drinking, and I would think, God, I'm getting pretty fucked up here. I better quit. Was
If
never
there
like-
was a 18-pack in the refrigerator, I had to finish them.
Oh,
I don't
see,
give a damn if I
Yeah.
was drunk as hell. If there was a beer, I had to drink them all.
Right, I think the
Because-
most I drank was like 17
Because-
beers in one night and like a half a bottle of whiskey.
oh my God, that's a
That was
lot.
I
fucked
can't
up.
drink liquor. I used to drink liquor. See, that's when I was drinking liquor.
Do you drink it all now, Rita?
I drink occasionally. I'll have a few beers.
Oh, okay.
But no, I don't drink liquor. I might have a shot with a beer at home with my husband or something, but not like that. No.
Honestly, I could
I
take
break
it or leave
out in handcuffs when I drink liquor.
I could take it or leave it.
Are you guys checking out the collab area I'm showing you?
Yeah,
What is
that was cool. What was the mushrooms made out of? Was that porcelain or what were those mushrooms made out of?
It's clay.
Porcelain
pottery.
mushroom.
Oh, clay. Okay.
Oh, I see
Yeah,
now.
those are cool.
What do you
They
call
are
this
cool.
mushroom? Mushroom. What do you call this mushroom in USA? We call them Fliegenpilze in German.
Those are like
We just call them mushrooms.
yeah.
Here we have different types of mushrooms. Some can kill you within 6 months if you take them.
Wow.
Liver collapse.
Yeah, liver. Yep.
You
Yeah,
have
you
to
gotta be
know what
careful.
you're
Pottery.
taking.
Well, they have that up
This-
here. They call them false morels.
hmm
Yeah.
They look like
Doesn't it
top
make
of the
you wonder
yeah.
where they come up with the names for everything? Like,
Oh,
you know?
psychotype. Yeah, I want that, Mark. I want that. Yeah, no, I would. I mean, that goes to show you the difference in human behavior. I mean, I got about. I have zero interest in hunting mushrooms.
No, I go foraging mushroom every
You go.
summer. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So what
We have
else?
a big-
Well, anyway, we all got a story to tell, I suppose.
That's true. Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
is your depression improved?
Oh, it's getting something.
Like I'm slowly getting out of it. You know, it's been a journey, but you gotta keep on. I know there's some things that might sound stupid, but like you have to do like self-talk sometimes, and like you have to refrain from negative thoughts. So like when a negative thought
That's my
comes in
problem.
your head,
Yes, you
when
do.
so as soon as you feel you think that negative thought, like you automatically like stop thinking about it and do something else, like distract yourself or replace it with a positive thought. And sometimes even like looking in the mirror and
Oh, shit.
like self-talk is like the best.
I've
Yeah, I
tried.
do that I do that very frequently. I'm doing that
Yes.
from my childhood. I
I
ask
do.
myself question and then I try to find the answer for it. But sometimes people they think I'm crazy. Here too, it happens quite often. People they ask me, bitte means please. I said no, I'm talking to myself, and they just say, oops.
I do. I suggest baby talk. You get an adult-sized diaper.
Oh shit, Tom.
It's worth
No,
a
but
guess.
Michelle's right. When, like I say, I get those random thoughts about things,
That's my whole life. It's
and
not
I have
random
to
at
say
all.
to
Not
myself,
random. You're lucky if you're only getting them random.
that's done. That's over. Fuck this shit. Stop it, Rita. Stop it.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
tried to do something else to distract myself.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to let it go too, let it out, all that anxiety. But
Yes, you do. You
Yeah.
do.
well, there's
But
Well, you
another
see,
do,
I've
but then you're letting
already
that
kind of
but
negativity
not
went
onto
but
through
but but
somebody
that.
else.
but not on other person. You close yourself and then you let it go. You know.
Right. Right.
there's
It
It
can
can
be
another
be
good
it,
to
it
talk
can
to
it
someone
can it can
sometimes.
be
Hey,
getting on top of a mattress or on your bed and jumping high and up and down. It can be
well
anything.
there's a
Just
Well,
getting
when I
no,
really get
can't do
down,
that.
Rita, when I really get
Huh?
down, when I really get down, I say to myself, "You only got about 15 more years of this fucking bullshit hanging there."
Well, me too. I mean, we're the same age, Tom.
Yeah.
Hell, how many more years have I got?
Yeah.
And
Same
by
here.
God, they're not going to kill me.
Yeah,
This
but I'm
shit
not.
that happened in the past and these people that hurt me or whatever, it's done, it's over, and now I'm responsible for my own happiness.
and
Fuck
Tom,
that shit.
If you
Happiness
live
is a moving target.
if you live more than 15 years, Tom, and yeah, still healthy.
God, I hope not. You sound like my doctor. I tell him when we're drinking, will you just shut up for 5 minutes?
One
well
good thing is just to look at the good things that you have going in your life. Like, imagine it could be so much worse.
Oh,
Like
I
some of
know,
these
I know, I
people
know.
that Tom
No,
interviews.
you're
I
right
mean,
about that.
imagine being in their
No,
shoes. Yeah,
you're right.
like
Tom,
you got to
I
sit
could be a
back and think, like,
quadriplegic. I
man,
know, I
I got
know.
a
Tom,
TV on my
you've been in
wall. I got a
Detroit,
computer.
you've
I got
seen
food.
homeless, you've seen hopeless, you've seen
Oh, Mark is there. Hi,
all
Mark.
that, the broken, the
Right.
all
Things
that.
could be so much
You're
worse.
not one of those, so that's something, by God.
hey
Yep.
Yeah,
Tom.
that's true. But I mean, I
No offense to them, but
no,
Yeah, I have
that's it. Right? Yeah, you're
I
right.
have a project for you, Tom. I want you
Oh,
to
God.
reorganize all your books in your
Yeah.
house,
See, I
and I
can't get
want you
it
to
done.
put them in
I can't get it
alphabetical
done.
order
No,
and put shelves up.
no. I used to be
Because
like
you
that.
can't focus.
Right? I can't focus. That's exactly right.
You can't focus.
No, I can't focus on anything. Absolutely right. Bingo.
It seems overwhelming.
Same
I'm
problem
going
I
to
And
have.
you cannot focus, but you have to do one thing
Hello, Mark.
every day.
No, I
One
can't.
thing.
Well, I do one thing every day. I'm going to do
Yeah, I
it.
know what that is.
Don't tell me I can't focus. It's not on
I'm gonna
organizing books.
I'm gonna buy you like a cool like
No,
bookshelf and stuff and
no, I did it.
everything.
No, I'm fucking
I think you got
desperate.
enough books. Yeah.
No, I'm desperate. I'm desperate. Really, I've hit the desperate phase.
I want you to
No.
put alphabetical order and everything, like in like sections, like you because I know you have a ton of books. So like I know you have
I
like
All
all
used to be
different.
so
section
anal,
there,
man.
sections.
Cleaning everything, man. I swear, I'm a mental wreck. I'll admit to it.
Hell, we're all a mental wreck. You just got to get a grip.
Yeah, I think the big thing is that I don't have a big enough carrot hanging in the horizon to motivate me. I'm not. I don't. There's no consequences for my action. I'm not going to get evicted. I'm not going to get fired.
I get it. I get it. I
Yeah,
feel the
that's
same
nice.
way. I'm
Yeah.
like, when I want to
I
rip
was gonna say, a
somebody's
lot of people
fucking
would love
head
to.
off that
I'm
has
kind of
pissed
living the
me
life,
off
man.
in Publix or
Living the
somewhere,
dream.
Yeah.
I go, well, I can, because I'm not looking for a job. I'm retired. My house is paid for. My vehicles are paid for. I'm not in any debt. I got bond
But
money. So what the fuck?
we're gonna send
But
we're gonna
I have to
send
back
Mary.
up.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
can't
send
envy you,
Mary up to
Tom.
your
You go
house
go
to see
exploring
if
so
you
many
did what you're
places. I
supposed
wish I
to.
could go.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Yeah, I don't get anything. I bet I haven't gotten. If you hired me, like if you were going to pay me to do something, I bet I haven't gotten 20 hours worth of meaningful anything done in the last year. I fuck off. This YouTube
Well,
thing.
that's okay too.
Well, haven't you
Fuck off.
vacuumed your living room?
What? No,
Don't you,
I
like do
no, I
chores or
can't.
anything? Like
I
around
don't
your
get anything meaningful done.
Yeah, but to
Everything
to
is
make
what chores?
everything is a plan down the road.
yeah, but when you do those interviews, I find them very meaningful.
Yeah, most of those were when I was rock bottom. To tell you the truth. We'll do one tomorrow, DS.
Yeah, it's just amazing all the places you go, Tom. Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
You
that
That's
know,
alone is
it's
awesome. Some
it's
people
so
kill to go
often
all over the
easier
place.
to stay in that hole than to dig. It's harder to dig out than it is just to stay complacent. Just like the
9 o'clock.
girls in Detroit.
Yes.
You're in so fucking deep that you cannot even imagine getting out and doing anything differently.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like it does bother me, but not like majorly. You know, like yesterday, I did 2 loads of laundry. Like I think I ought to be wearing a king's crown right now.
Well, that's okay. You should be. If you got 2 loads of laundry done yesterday, that's something.
Yeah, but that's pathetic.
It's not pathetic.
No, it isn't.
That's pathetic in your mind. Why can't you accept that you've done
it's just like my dad.
something
He's retired. He doesn't have shit
meaningful?
To do. He gets just nothing really to do. Like when you're retired, especially.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard finding stuff to do, right, Tom? Like I don't know.
I fuck around, you know.
We're gonna
Yeah,
send
you get
we're gonna
around,
send Lori to your house, okay, Mama Mia? We're gonna send her to your house to check up on you, and she's gonna bring you something special if you get it done.
Yeah, Mary is a good friend, and she's not lucky to have met her because she hasn't once ever got on my nerves.
Oh Lord, did we get on your nerves, Tom?
No, not really, but you know what I mean. It's like it's never like that. You know what I mean?
If someone gets on Tom's nerve, Tom says, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
No, I think I got a low threshold for
Bullshit.
yeah.
Bullshit.
But that's the $50,000 question: whether it's bullshit or it's just my tainted way of looking at things.
Yes. What you think is bullshit.
Right. It might be false.
Well,
Like
yeah,
I tell
maybe
people
not.
all the time, people ask me something, I tell them, don't take my advice. Do your own research. You get what you paid for.
Yeah, know thyself. Hallelujah.
Well, hell, I tell people that too. Don't take my advice. You'll end up in a cornfield.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a moving target. You know what I mean? Yeah. Buttercup got on my nerves a couple times, big time.
How come?
She talks too much.
No, she probably says what you don't want to hear.
Yeah, that's probably part of it too.
Hey, I have a question. You guys just don't have webcams? You just don't want to show your face?
Yeah, that's what it is. They don't want to show.
I'm a
scared.
hot
You guys
mess
are
right
scared.
now. Okay.
Well, I'll show you my face. Fuck, I don't care.
No, I don't care.
I gotta
I'm
go
just
pee
wondering.
first, though.
All right, go ahead. Michelle's
It's
bane.
kind of like what this chat is all about. Is everybody's
Michelle,
in
Michelle,
here talking.
Michelle.
What?
Here's a perfect example of what 25 years is going to do to you. Rita's got to go.
Michelle is
and she's
Michelle
gonna
is a
come
beautiful
back.
lady.
Yeah,
Michelle
Michelle.
doesn't need.
Yeah, but Michelle is a big part of Michelle's psyche is how she looks.
Shut up.
And in a lot of ways, life has been easy for her.
No, it hasn't. I can't. It hasn't. Trust me, Tom.
No, I'm not
She's
saying
got that
I'm
beautiful
not,
picture
I'm only
on her
talking in the
thing there.
aspect of male attention and which
Hey,
a lot of women can't get.
That's normal for a woman. My wife does the same too. How am I looking? How's the color of my hair? And I'm blunt. I say it's not to me. It's not okay. And then she says other people say that it's all right. I say, yeah, but in my eyes, it's not all right.
No, but Michelle, there's a lot of women that got their radar on you.
Yes, jealousy, Reda.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same too sometimes.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, and you almost strike me as like old school in a way. You know, you're not some militant loudmouth, feminazi. You know, it's like you remind me of like Lassie's mom or Bewitched. You're not a big
Laid
mouth.
back.
Yeah, laid back. Blonde, like the all-American woman that's not gonna have a beef with every fucking
Bitch at you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, here I am in all my glory.
There we go. See what 25 years will do to you, Michelle? You think Rita gives two fucking shits about coming on camera?
And that's really the spirit.
I think it's just me in general. I don't think it's like I don't judge other people.
No, but when you got your makeup on, you don't have any problem at all coming on.
Hey, there she is.
So you're vain. Even though you're happily married, doesn't get much.
Nice to see you, Rita.
I mean, we all like to look good and all that, but I mean, it is what it is. Fuck, I'm 66 years old. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm a hepatitis survivor. I'm it is what it is. This is me. Does it make any difference?
Of course not.
No.
Yeah, not really.
No.
I was just, it's just cooler.
I
to have
mean,
everybody.
I've been rode hard and put up with. I'll admit it.
I feel better, and I'm actually a better person when I put myself together. That's my process.
I understand that, but honey, I'm as put together as I'm gonna be, and it don't look no better.
Well, I mean, okay, so Rita,
You
this
look
is
good
what
for 66.
don't you feel better like when you go to the salon or get your hair done or like put like some makeup on? Like you just feel like
Absolutely, I got makeup on.
yeah, like you feel better than when you don't do that stuff. You know what I
but
mean?
here's
Like
the deal.
Well, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'd say I'd feel better. Yes, absolutely. When you do self-care, you feel better. But I'm
vanity.
With or without, I'm still who I am.
Yeah, but
I
Rita, it's not going to last forever. You were in Michelle's position at one time.
Absolutely.
Right, and it ends up going away.
Oh, I'm not trying to disregard what she's saying. I don't mean that, honey, at all.
No, I'm just saying Michelle's going to be there someday, and until she
yes, you will. You
she's
will.
not going to understand it.
We all
right.
will.
Right. You're beautiful, Michelle. You're beautiful. Put your crown on and wear it well, doll.
Tyra.
You got a long life to live yet.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I hope so as well.
Rita, Now, I'm not trying to take this into a perverted way, but I'm going to bring it up.
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Both.
but when you say when you look at the comments that Michelle got, what you said, and I agree with you. I think Michelle reminds me of an old school all-American woman.
She does.
But my point here is, when you say she's beautiful, what advantage do you think lends itself to her by her being that way compared to being 5'2" and 450 pounds?
Well, I'm not 5'2" and 450 pounds.
No, I'm comparing that figuratively to Michelle. I mean, when
It's
people
only visual.
only visual, but what does that really mean?
It means only visual, just like Internil said.
So what that she's beautiful?
Most men are generally visual. Most.
Yeah.
That's what I have observed.
Yes, they are.
We're getting somewhere.
Right,
Yes,
because
they
there's
are.
some girls that
Okay, but
look
let me
beautiful.
say, if I was
They're
450
so
pounds,
pleasing.
would that make me any less of a person?
Yes, it would.
How
To
so?
me, not.
No one would be saying you're beautiful. No one would be joining your channel.
I don't give a fuck if anybody asks me if I'm beautiful or tells me I'm beautiful or not.
You're talking like I'm saying this is you. It's a figurative. It's an example. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking
No,
about
I understand that.
even a female like you will make a comment that you think Michelle's beautiful, and I just wonder what that entails and what she'll garner as a result of being beautiful instead of 450 pounds.
Because I think she's a beautiful person from her soul, from the way she comes across as a human being. That's what I mean. Not so much her aesthetics or her looks. I'm talking about what I've heard Michelle say, listen to her, the words she says. I don't care if you're 450 pounds
She got a good
or
personality.
if you're 100 pounds and whatever. It's I've seen people that are I find they may look good aesthetically, but they are evil, hateful shit for human beings.
Exactly, greedy. I have a colleague. She's of Michelle's age, and she's single mother, and she has 5 children, and she's so negative 24/7.
Yeah, but okay.
Shit, if
How
I
about
had 5 kids, I would be too.
can we just cut through
When
this?
I say beautiful, I don't always mean the way a person looks.
No, but let's cut through this horse shit for 10 seconds.
Okay, horse shit.
So if Michelle wasn't physically attractive, do you think the beauty would garner her the same kind of attention that she gets now?
It depends on the person that is. It depends on the person that is observing Michelle, whether they get to know her as a person. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Ask it. Jeff,
I'm not necessarily what you would think as an attractive woman at this point in your life.
Me neither, but we're older.
Wait a minute. God damn it. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
But do you think I'm a beautiful person internally or soul-wise or a decent person or okay. So what's the difference? Or are we talking about two different things?
We're talking about two different things.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm just saying that people are so biased towards aesthetics, the way people
People are, and that needs to change.
Why? What
Why?
the hell is wrong with the guy being attracted to a attractive woman?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that I think that people should look at people for who people are. Nobody can control their the way they were born or the way they look or what they've been through that's caused them to look the way they do. But if a person is a good person, that can I've met men that I did not think was really attractive. And then I found them very attractive because I got to know them, and that changed the whole way I looked at them, even aesthetically.
Yeah, but you don't hear too many guys talking that way.
Well, I'm not a guy.
No, I know. Big difference. That's the point. Jeff?
Well, Michelle's not looking for a man. Michelle's got a husband.
No, I got that. It's. I'm just saying the advantages that she has, even though she's happily married, and what perfect, complete strangers think when they come on here and see her. That's my point.
Physically
Okay, well, that's up to them, I suppose.
You mean to say physically?
Yeah.
Not all. Every person are physical.
Most guys are, though.
Yeah, exactly. They are.
Michelle's had a problem with this in her life. They misinterpret her friendliness as something
And
else.
my wife is 63 years old, and I love her. You know, and for over 11 years, I love her more than anyone else.
But hell, I'm with my husband for over 30 years, and he's 8 years younger than I am. So, and he's a damn good looking man. And look what he got.
Jeff, what's your take on this?
I think looks is it changes with the times. It's like, everyone might like something different, so it could be an advantage or a disadvantage depending on what you're trying to do.
You are looking like Carlos Santana today.
But I agree that the personality, like I've met people that were sort of like probably like a 7 or something, but then they are like a 10 because they have great personality.
Oh yeah, I agree.
So like if someone makes you laugh and everything, I think all these like comedians and stuff, they're kind of like not that great looking, but they're like attractive. Like you want to be around them because they're just funny and they have great personality.
Charismatic.
Yeah, so like and then
exactly.
as far as like I can find beauty in like the weirdest aspects of people. Just like one little aspect, maybe like a little freckle on their face, or
right,
the way they smile, their tooth. It could be like any little shit I can think, wow, like they're really pretty or whatever. And it's like,
yes,
someone else might not see it that way. So
yeah, me.
I mean, I like the way some people's teeth look, or they may have a little bit of overbite that I find sexy.
Yeah. Well, thanks, you guys. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be watching 450-pound pegs on Pornhub.
Yeah, go for it, Tom.
You're not going to be alone.
Oh. Now, you guys keep acting like there's nothing to this. We're just talking all this crazy fucking shit. Like all you guys just shot up about 10 cc's of heroin. Attractive people are desirable. Why are you guys fucking watering this down this way?
I think you're over.
This isn't a philosophy class.
So the thing is, right, is attractive people, especially like when they're younger, like people are attracted to that, like no matter what, because it signifies in most people's brain health, wealthiness, like successful, like, and they don't even realize it.
You're right, Michelle. You're right on that.
You guys are acting like, all the good-looking TV anchors and sports reporters on the sideline. It just so happened that's the number they drew out of the hat. They didn't go to a Weight Watchers meeting.
The sound is echoing, Tom.
That's not me. Jeff? Can you hear me?
My thing's on mute on YouTube.
It's not me. I only have one device on.
No, you guys keep acting is like all the things out there that are obvious, whether it's a Playboy, a Beauty Can Miss America, Mrs. USA, Miss World, that this is just big one goddamn misunderstanding in my mind, and I don't get it. Rita Hayworth, Raquel Welch. I'm just fucking crazy for thinking that.
No, but Tom, there's like, think about it. Like, if you listed 10 of those women that you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like some of us guys, maybe like guys are like, I don't like blondes or whatever, or that chick looks like my sister, so I'm not attracted. So like, I mean, people are picky. I don't know. It's weird. Plus I watched a thing on the internet or something where they were like using smell as a way to like,
olfactory. Yeah, true.
if someone was attractive. So
Yeah,
like just looking
olfactory.
at a little thumbnail of somebody and then, spending a week with them is going to be totally different in terms of like how you feel about. So like, I really think looks is it's nice, but I mean, it can go out the window fast if they're annoying or.
Like it's just something
No,
as
that was
simple as
my
like having
point.
a beard. Like, oh, he's got a beard. I like that,
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, my colleagues have asked me, the women colleagues, that why did you have to pick up a girl all the way from New York? We don't have girls down here in Hamburg. I said, hey, hello, come on, give me a break.
Yeah.
I also
And then they are very amused that, oh, you've got 9 years age difference. Oh, I am young. I'm better than her. Take me.
Hey Tom, that guy you interviewed was a couple days ago in Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, that was actually a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I saw like the grass was green and stuff.
Yeah, no, I could see that there was something going on there. I'm not a ball buster when I'm running into people, so I could see what was happening. And
No, I was just gonna ask. It was the guy. He couldn't talk really good.
no, couldn't talk. Yeah,
But did you talk to him?
He
more,
probably had
like,
a stroke.
yeah, that's what I
hour
think. Yeah,
video?
not really. I could just. I don't want to like make it uncomfortable for him.
The black guy, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very decent.
Yeah, it was nice. He helped him out, and
Yeah, he's a good guy.
that was a cool video.
But it's interesting the comments that people make because I thought the same thing. He just seemed like a really good guy that would have loved to have been able to talk, and he couldn't.
Yeah, I know. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It sucks.
That's because I got a bigger monitor to the left. People ask why I'm not facing the screen. That's why.
Oh, you got two screens?
Yeah, I got a big one to the left and then
I
a
figured
small
you
one
did.
right in front of me. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Do I look more beautiful from the side? Fucking weirdos.
Is it your good side? Are we getting your
Yeah,
good side?
that's his good side.
The left
guys,
side?
every side's a good side. Maybe I'll gain 150 pounds and look better.
No, he's watching Pornhub on the other screen.
Yeah, that's it. That's it exactly.
That's exactly it. It's a moving target. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. I tell people this all the time. If you met my wife, you would think I was absolutely nuts for leaving her. You would be shocked that I would have a wife like that.
If you met my husband, you would think he was crazy.
Yeah, I would just, and I couldn't have done any better than I did, and I got tired of that.
Well,
I'm
Tom,
only chalking off to mental illness, you know what I mean?
I was just about to say, will
You're
you-
never satisfied. You're always looking
Yeah,
for
never satisfied.
something better.
Yeah, never satisfied. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah.
But how come you have not taken legal divorce?
I'll tell you what. Well, the way it started out is, we bought that place, and then I left in '98, and it went up, down, went up, and now it's crazy money again. And I got insurance through her for 20 some years. My insurance was through her work because we were legally married. Well,
You
that's
had
like-
you had joint account.
No, well, she had a job that, the spouse was covered. Well, then I always thought that when her mother died that she would pay me off. Well, now the place is worth a lot more. The mom died, but what the mom did, she split that estate up in 4 instead of 2. So I think instead of her getting about $1 million, she got about 500,000, which isn't enough to pay me off. So, like I say all along, I don't need her insurance anymore because I've got Medicare, but I'm not going to be a ball buster about it. We
Hi,
still
Chavo.
talked to her yesterday. I don't want to get back with her. If I never see a dime from that place, I'm fine. I don't care. If I do, that's good too. I'm not.
I think you do, though.
Do what?
I think you do care.
I mean, I do like her. I would say we're good. We were
No,
really
I
good.
think you do care about the money.
No, I don't. I swear I would tell you. I don't. Because if I
Hi,
did,
Chavo.
I'm holding all the cards, Rita. I'm holding all the cards there. I could say, you know, and I'm getting an attorney tomorrow. We're getting divorced, and good luck to you. And I don't.
I think you should do that. I think it would help you.
No, it's got nothing to do with it.
So like,
She could never pay me my half now. No way.
And
So
what
I
has
don't know
what that has got to do with divorce?
Well, because she likes living there, and she's part of the reason why it's worth as much as it is now.
Oh,
And
and
just-
she's not willing to sign the papers or what?
She is, but she couldn't afford to keep living there to pay me my half of the equity. Cost too much.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't get a divorce.
Yeah, it does.
Then it would become a business transaction.
No, she couldn't afford to live there if she had to pay me my half of the equity.
It's too much
No,
shit to go
my
through.
point
anyway.
is you could get a divorce void of the business aspect.
No, see, I wouldn't. I don't want to be. If I got divorced, that'd be just go my separate ways. I don't want to be in business.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be in business.
Okay. So you don't want to go okay. All right.
See what
So
I mean?
you don't want to be in business with her.
No.
Okay. You want it totally, if you get a divorce, you want it totally wipe clean, no connection.
Let's put it this way: if I played hardball and I said, "Okay, I want to get divorced," she'd need to come up with $2.5 million. Now, who's going to make it? Because
Why?
that's my half of it. That's on the low side.
But you don't care about it.
I don't. But I mean, what's wrong with getting my half if you own? She'd get
Because you said you didn't care about it.
I don't care about it, but she'd get half of what I have too. I'm fine with it. It just worked out that Florida property went crazy. Michigan property did not. I'm not the guy that decides what's equitable. If you're a married couple and you get divorced, you split things down the middle. And you're right. If she said to me, "I'll give you $500,000," I'd be fine with that too.
Okay.
But I think that would be hard. It's much easier for her the way that it's worked now. If I wasn't legally married, it would not be good. And I've checked it out before. I mean, I'm in the best position I could be at in right now. If I was divorced and my name was on that title, it'd be much different. So being legal.
Oh, okay. Because even in business, you'd still be tied some way with taxes and this and that and the other.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you relinquish it to her.
Yeah, right. I would do it, but I wouldn't think I would do it for nothing. And I would never stick to that kind of money. She said, "Look, how about if I give you $500,000 and get lost?" I'd say that's fine. But I'm telling you, man, even I know people that have money that have businesses and shit. You try coming up with $500,000 after tax dollars.
Yeah.
You know, payments on $500,000. So even if she got a Kmart special, it would still be a big ass payment for her to make. I mean, the money in that place is the property that's appreciated, not because there's a bunch of money in running a bed and breakfast. There's not.
Okay.
Fucking
Tom,
taxes.
I think you need to get a divorce, try to get the money that you can, and then get like a vacation home somewhere, get like a boat.
I think you should keep exploring cool
And
places,
have fun
Tom.
with
Keep
that.
doing what you're doing.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
because, Tom, it seems to be working for you. I mean,
Hey, 24 years almost.
Wow.
Yeah.
whatever you're comfortable with, that's.
Yeah, it doesn't bother
Hey.
me. I'm on the 50-yard line. Doesn't bother me either way.
I get it why you don't want to mess with her life.
I think I hear some iguanas falling out of the trees.
Where?
Well, it's getting so cold down here. Damn
Oh, it's
iguanas.
crazy. Now, do you have those Jesus lizards over there? That run
I
on
don't know
top?
about Jesus lizards. I don't know.
Yeah, they run on top of the water. They run.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that was what they were called.
Yeah,
We have those buffalo frogs that are poisonous.
yeah.
And if your dogs they come around certain times of year, and if your dogs or something get after them and lick them, it'll kill them
Yeah.
quick.
You know what I
Quick.
think happens, Rita? I think what's happened is another 10 or 15 years is gonna go by. She's gonna
What?
still be there. I'm gonna die. I mean, her mom just died at 96, and she's gonna get this place.
You don't know that though.
No, but that's where I put my money. And I'm
But
fine.
you know,
She might
I'm
get
just-
hit by a bus tomorrow, though. You don't know
I'm
that.
No, I
just
don't know. It's true. I don't know. But if I was betting, I'd give you 3-1 odds. That's what's going to happen.
I
Okay,
just
and when you die,
didn't wanna
if
get
that's
married
the
that time.
case, you can't take it with you.
No.
So what the
no,
fuck have you lost?
Nothing. No, I'd be happy for it. I'd be happy
no,
she
like
got it.
so what I'm thinking.
You can't make a will that after you are gone, it will someone else like
Yes.
orphanage.
Do
And
you
I
have a
want her to
will?
have it. No, I'd be fine with it. Who am I going to give it to? I'm cool with that. I would say we're good friends.
I would
Do
say
you-
so too. I think you don't want to admit just how
don't wanna
close
get
you really are.
Yeah, I'd say I'm close with her, but I don't want to be living with her, married with her.
Well, you don't have to.
No, I don't. That's why I do what I'm doing.
Hey,
It's enough of
hey,
a weird connection, that it works fine with me.
should we? Hey, let's do something positive on this stream. Does everybody have a drink? Let's do a virtual cheers.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody?
Thank you.
Come
Yeah.
on. Have we done this
Yeah.
yet? Virtual cheers.
Better not have a drink, Michelle.
Put it to the camera. Woo.
Michelle, why don't you
Here.
light up the cigarette?
Here,
Oh,
Daisy.
I can't. I got to
Cheers,
make a
Daisy.
Michelob Ultra.
What are
I got
you
a
drinking, Michelle?
Labatt.
club soda.
Oh, Club's had a girl.
I like ice cream soda.
Canadian.
Where's your wine, Interneil?
It's right next to my bed, but I'm not drinking it.
What good's it doing over there?
I beg your pardon?
What good's it doing next to your bed? You usually sip it while you're talking.
Yeah, that's how I drink whiskey. That's how I drink any liquor. Swig it from the
He's
bottle. And
taking
my,
a break.
Oh, we forgot about everyone in the chat. Cheers to them too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
and my father used to dislike it the way I drink swig from the bottle.
You're drinking coffee this late, aren't you, Abel? Wow.
I drink coffee before I go to bed at night.
Yeah, I know people that do that. I don't get that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my wife does the same too. She's a coffee addict.
Caffeinated coffee, huh?
Yep.
And that doesn't affect your sleep at
Then I
all?
wonder why I can't sleep.
I'll drink coffee like before 4 o'clock or 5, but after that, if I do it, I'll be up till like 1, 2 in the morning at least.
Yeah, same with me. I get hyped when I drink coffee.
I'm a night owl, though, and I can be because I don't have anywhere to be
Yeah. Michelle,
unless I want to be.
drink coffee
You wanna
late
stay up,
sometimes.
yeah.
You make those coffee runs.
I do. I
You still
do.
doing that?
I've cut back on my coffee actually, so I'm down to just drinking like 1 in the morning.
Oh, good. Yeah, I quit coffee about 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
Well, that's good for you. So,
Was it
like,
giving
for
you the shits or what?
No, I was just, I thought it was, wasn't good for high blood pressure when I wasn't taking
No,
medication.
it's not.
And I was just so on edge over nothing.
Coffee. I used to drink
Yeah.
lots of Red Bull too.
Oh,
Lord.
shit. That's bad for you.
I
Yeah,
stopped
those energy drinks are terrible.
They are.
They are.
Give
Monster
you
and
a
Red Bull.
damn heart
Coffee was
attack.
bad.
Those monsters big in Germany, Interneil?
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
Yes, they smoke a joint and then they drink that Monster.
Oh, wow.
Damn. That's like
Yeah.
a speedball.
Or the 19 or 20 years old girl every weekend they buy the big bottle of vodka and Red Bull. Normal.
Mm.
And they giggle and they party here in my apartment.
Really salty girl. Wow.
Shit gives me a headache.
Michelle, you mess with those
Monsters.
Red Bulls, monster drinks?
I used to when I was like in my early 20s, but even then it didn't like I was having like heart palpitations and like going like
No
crazy.
kidding.
Oh yeah. How about a Yeg
That's a
bomb? with the
lot of
Monster?
caffeine.
Terrible.
I can drink
It's-
2 big bottles of that so big.
Oh, Yeg?
And then go all hyped up.
Good night, Mary.
Hell,
I gotta
that's
go
just
to bed,
liquid.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Man.
Jägermeister?
Work 10 hours. I gotta
Jägermeister?
go to bed.
Oh, yeah, that's nasty. Good seeing everyone. Good night.
Jägermeister is nasty. I don't drink that. That's what.
Yeah. No, I was saying because they call it a Yeg bomb with the Yeg with the monster.
Yeah, I used to do
Oh,
that
Ah,
with
those
the
are the
okay.
worst.
Mm.
Terrible.
Mm.
Jaeger bombs. Oh yeah, not only are you drunk, but you're like super awake, which is
They make
yeah.
me throw up though, all that sugar.
Come one time to Hamburg and see what the young generations are up to here. Oh boy.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, in their
gross.
mid 20, they freak out. All of them freak out. Thursday till Saturday. Amphetamine,
bet.
cocaine, Red Bull, vodka. Young girls and young boys.
That's crazy.
Well, they got a death wish.
Well,
Yeah.
then they got
Yep.
all those weird flavored beers now, like all the
Yeah.
sugar in them, and
Alcopop.
I don't like that.
They also have a champagne for the kids there, Bobby Bubble, but that's non-alcoholic. But that's how they get started. The parents are drinking alcohol, so the kids should also have a party. So that's how they put. The government wants the people should get into alcohol.
Well, Salty Girl, I saw Salty Girl's on here. I'm still planning on coming down to Florida, and we should
Fanta.
get together days that I'm there.
That was a sun kissed. Looks like.
Ah, Sunkiss. All right.
There you go.
Good for you. You drink
Gotta
beer
drop
though,
them off.
don't you? Don't like that?
What's that?
You drink beer, don't you?
Yeah.
I drink it in summer.
Tito's.
Cheetos, huh?
Beer belly.
Yeah,
Beer
the
and
energy
pork chopped off. Barbecued pork chop and lots of
Good
beer.
night, Debbie and Dave. Oh, here's Mark. Hang on, Mark.
I like vodka.
Oh, do you? Hey, Mark.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
it
there's
going?
Mark. Beer belly.
Hi, Mark.
Interview. Hi.
Beer and pork chopped off. Barbecued pork chop.
I'm shocked that Bopak is
Barbecue pork chops. Yes, and beer.
Yeah, barbecue pork chops and beer.
Yeah, that Bopak. His girlfriend put her foot down.
Oh.
Hey
You
Tom,
barbecue a lot in Germany there, Intermeal?
Hey, Mark.
What?
Hi, buddy. Oh, I guess my link was open, eh?
Oh, that's working. Did you say something,
I
Dennis?
have to put my headphones
oh yeah,
on.
you gonna do some ice fishing tomorrow, or are you just
No,
going there
just
to-
go check it out, see what they're doing up there. Yeah.
It's too much work to do the ice fishing. I think
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
regular fishing
Yeah, nah.
in the summer.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, they do
hassle.
ice. They used to do ice fishing, but we are not getting good snow anymore after 2006.
That long?
Warm. It's warm.
Oh, wow.
Well, folks, I'm gonna say good night
All right. Good night, Rita.
Yeah, have a good night.
and talk to you later. Stay well.
All right, have a good
Yeah,
day
you
tomorrow.
Bye now.
Party on.
Night.
Bye, Rito.
Yeah, Rita's cool. Great personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Honest.
Yeah, honest. Yeah. She's like you are, Interneil, direct.
Yeah, it should be. If you are not direct, then misunderstanding happens.
Yeah, she doesn't screw around. Good night, Wadey. Mark, how you doing? Mark? I think his audio's messed up a little bit.
Yeah, I
So
think so.
Tom, do you fish at all, or no? You just drill the holes?
Yeah, no, just drill the holes. Yeah, I mean, I eat fish, but I just the older I got, the less that I enjoy like something trying to eat and catching it, pull it out of the water, and I just can't do it. It's not fun.
Well, you might find that joy again. You know, you never know.
No, I just don't like killing
Rita's
shit.
gotta be from down south with that accent.
I know, and then you get those people,
Yeah,
they
Florida.
pull the fish out and they chop the head off right there. It's like,
No, thanks. I mean, there's different schools of thought on that. You know, I mean, I eat fish, which I just
It's
don't want to
good.
be that close to taking them out, I guess. I did when I was younger. I hunted and did all that kind of stuff.
Earlier looked good.
Would you consider yourself a hippie person, like a
No,
PETA person?
no,
Oh,
no.
did you see the article that PETA is still going after um after what the government for Groundhog's Day because they're pissed off that they keep on disrupting Phil's sleep.
No.
Yeah, the groundhog Phil that they
Yeah, it's probably
always
true. I mean, I just ran into the first guy, when these salmon are spawning. I did that about a year ago, 3 years ago. And I remember thinking, this is fucked up. They're going to lay their eggs, they're going to die, and these people are catching them. And then I realized that the only reason they put that leader on there is to keep it legal. So basically, you're kind of snagging them, either on the side or because their mouths are open because they're gaping for oxygen. They're swimming upstream. They're tired. They're about ready to die. They're going to lay eggs. I thought, this isn't fishing, man. This sucks. And I just ran into a guy when I was finding out about sharpening my blades on my auger that agreed with me. He said, you're exactly right. It's animal cruelty. What other thing? Same with deer.
There's Bopak.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, everybody.
They're just trying to live.
Hey,
like
Bopak.
us,
Yeah.
Get killed.
Right.
But there's a documentary. I think you can watch it on YouTube. I think it's called like 100 Years Without Humanity.
Yeah.
And it just shows like the whole world, all the vegetation that grows and all the buildings that crumble, and just everything lives so much better. Like all the nature and stuff just grows so much better without humans.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well, look
there's
at
a
Galapagos
documentary.
Islands.
Yeah, like in Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bopak, it looks like you're getting ready to go to Alaska. Are you warm?
Yeah. He's about ready to
No,
lock my
I'm
head off.
cold.
He's in that damp basement.
Yeah, it's fucking cold down here.
What is it? 60 degrees or what?
Why don't you get a space heater?
Yeah.
What's the temperature there in your basement?
In the basement right now?
Yeah.
27.
27 Fahrenheit?
Yeah. Wait.
No, you'd
That's
be
the humidity.
That's the percent humidity.
Yeah, that's
No,
dry.
the temperature.
Temperature wise down here, I think it's like 50 something.
Yeah, that's cold.
50. Oh fuck.
What do you get? 50 lashes if you do it upstairs?
No, our house is just old and leaky. So like it'll always be cold down here and then like way too hot on the top floor.
Oh, gotcha.
No, it's
All the
got to
heat
be.
goes up there.
How many layers you got on? It's got to be more than 50 because I used to live in a place that was like 60 and I was shivering my ass off.
No, I don't mind the cold, but it's a little too cold right now.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, I don't know. I'm like feeling a little off, and sometimes having extra layers helps.
It does.
Yeah, cold is not the problem. If it's dry cold, it's okay. But when it's wet and cold, that's really pathetic.
It'll sap your strength right out of you.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, make sure you
Tom,
wet head.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm having audio issues. I'm going to try jumping down and jumping back up again.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
We can hear you.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Loud and clear there. Oh.
Limitless, what designs are you talking about?
Yeah, what designs are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Is that who is in the middle there?
In the middle? Who is that in the middle?
Yes. What do you want to know?
Who is below?
No, bottom middle.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, it's. Yeah, who would that be? They're gone.
Mark?
Do you have to accept them when they join, Tom?
No, fuck no. They get.
Or they just join right in?
No, yeah, I gotta accept them. Yeah, you
Oh.
see him, you see him here, and then you click on it. I think that was Mark.
Yeah.
No, mine's muted. I don't hear any echo right now.
No, it's all normal.
Yeah, seems fine.
Mark knows enough to mute YouTube, so I don't know what's going on over there. Here he is, right here again. Mark,
Yeah, I'm here.
Mark, you know how to mute YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, good. No, you sound good now.
I have my headphones on.
Oh, there you go. That's what it is then. I wonder why some people have to wear them and others don't. It's weird. Anybody know?
Yeah.
Bopak?
Yeah.
I think it depends on a couple things, but StreamYards has a noise cancellation that should work if you don't have a window open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mary's a good person. You're right, Frederick. Yep. Guess she's going down to Ohio or something tomorrow. Yeah. Go down there, party. I don't know what she's going down there for. I didn't ask. Cool. Yeah, I don't hear any echo at all. Look at that pool table, Mark. He redoes pool tables and stuff. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Looks like a nice table too.
100 years old.
Wow.
Mark, when you moving?
Hopefully this summer.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Now, did you buy your new place?
Not yet.
Okay.
Actively looking.
Oh, okay. Now, are you getting far enough out where you're not going to pay up the yin yang? Or is it expensive up there too?
It's going to be cheaper.
Yeah.
So I'll have a little bit of money left over to do some stuff with.
Yeah.
From that budget anyways.
Good.
But
So, Tom, I have a question. Your donkey video, what was that about? Like, where was that at a school?
High school, yeah. Yeah. They do that every once in a while.
I'm getting real bad echo now.
I don't know why. I don't really hear it on my end. Yeah, they do it fundraisers. Like, I'm not sure how they do it, but yeah, I haven't seen it lately. But yeah, that's a big deal up north, donkey basketball. But yeah, for all I know, they don't do it anymore because of PETA and stuff like that. You know.
Did you say donkey basketball?
Yeah, I uploaded a video on it.
Oh, I have to check that out.
Yeah, I titled it, what we do up north in the winter.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of cute, but you can't do that kind of shit with animals anymore.
Mark, are you going to take the piano with you when you shift?
Oh yeah, that goes with me everywhere. Intermill.
Cool.
Cool.
I gave it up for a number of years, and then I picked it back up again 5 years ago after taking about a 20-year break. And then now I have to play every day, otherwise I feel guilty.
And that's nice, man. You should play it every day.
Yeah, good.
My ex-wife was a good pianist.
Oh, really?
Oh, your ex-wife plays.
She was into classical music. Her mother has got a music school.
Oh, cool.
My ex-mother-in-law.
Oh, mother-in-law.
What happened to Jam? Might have just had a bad signal. I think you got to have a pretty strong signal for this to work. Difficult sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on your internet connection.
Yeah. You got a good one down in the basement down there, Bopot.
Yeah, I'm sitting like right underneath the router, I think.
And Michelle's is always real good.
I have it's better than 5G. It's called Greenland, the internet connection that I have in my house.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed, you guys.
Yeah, it's like past midnight, right?
Yeah, I mean we stay up later than this, but I'm gonna try and get up at a decent hour tomorrow, so I can get out there. I think the snowmobile drag races are at 11. That's about usually when I get up, so I'd like to get up earlier. So I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow.
Yeah, same to you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, Mark, you have a good day, Popak.
Take care. Take
Don't
care,
like
Tom.
that. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow at 9. Take care, you guys.
Yeah, you too.
See you, Michelle.
See you. Go on.
All right, good night,
See you,
you guys.
Mark.
See you,
Bye,
Stephanie.
Bill.
Jeff.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, hey, Pug.